You did?
Yeah.
What is it?
Look at my mouthpiece.
Doesn't even look like there is one.
There it is. Right there.
That's
It's called a RDA.
Huh.
Basically, I don't have to fill it. The way I fill it is I put it to the top and it drains down in, and there's coils and what the fuck? Cotton. So basically, it soaks up to the cotton and burns.
Mm.
So it's basically kind of like the one I gave you. Instead of having a coil, it's all right here.
Huh. Oh. It's
fucking badass, dude.
Dude, that's interesting.
They're not expensive either.
Hmm.
I think you can pick one, like a nice, good one for like $34. I didn't pay shit for this. I got it for free.
Nice.
Oh, remember the guy I told you at .com? His name was Will.
Mm.
And he was just like, eh.
I still need my drugs.
Oh, you need your weed first.
I need drugs.
Okay, put your weed in.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been like...
Been one of those days.
Well, I mean, it's like, not exactly, but I mean, kind of, and then I immediately come home, and then he decides to fucking be all condescending and bitch me out, so it sours the mood, so it's just like, and I'm just kind of like, sour. Like a sour apple. It's like, it can be sweet as an apple, but I'm a little bit more of a sour green apple now, until I, ripen.
You get some weeds.
Yeah, and then I ripen into a nice, good strawberry two-house cider apple. You know, so...
Oh. The only problem with these is they use twice as much oil as my regular ones.
Oh, well, that can be a downgrade depending on how much you use, I suppose. Like, if you use, like, a lot of it, then you're probably going to cost a lot more to refill it, but if you don't do it as much...
There's only so much you can put in.
Well, yeah, I know there's only so much you could put in, but, you know, I mean, you know what I mean. Like, having to buy more juice to put in there and shit.
Well, the juice I always buy is like $10, so...
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's honestly probably more cheaper than cigs and shit like that anyways, but...
Oh, it is. No, he, when he gave me this, he rebuilt it in front of me, so it's kind of cool.
Yes. Oh, little bye-bye. He's all kind of knocked out now, because he's been enjoying himself. Trying to get into my fucking sandwich. And then fucking breaking Lung's bong and having to get another one because of his ass. Make me have to, like, you know, well, honestly, merit a bowl because of this little shitbag.
So you've been enjoying the weed I gave you?
Yeah. Especially right now, because fucking, I'm pretty much like everybody's like trying to fucking like snipe a little money out of me. Justifiably for, you know, for a few people, but it's starting to get a little like, oh my god, like what's next? Am I going to suddenly find out that like, because there's honestly some fake scam, like fraudulent bullshit, like debt collector shit that I've been getting strangely enough, and there's literally no fucking reason why it should be anyway. And of course, I owe my friend, you know, and then there's like these fucking bills and shit that you gotta be dealing with, and then there's fucking, you know, my friend breaking his shit, and he's wanting me to help, you know, pay that on top of, you know, him doing it, stuff here, you know, and investing in that shit. It's just like, oh my god, feel like I, you know.
So what are you basically? You're basically paying him to clean the house.
Not just that, but also. And some other stuff too, like we work in the fencing, doghouse, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I'm the one that's going to be paying for it. I'm just paying him back because, you know, he's the one who is more immediately available to go get it and shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't have fucking time. Like, my work doesn't give, you know, actually, like, I mean, mainly, Diana, she just does not know or really, frankly, give a fuck about, you know, dealing with the schedule shit. She'll, like, set up the morning people, and then she'll, like, kind of do the closing, like, you know, night crew stalking shit, and that's like it. She'll just like let the computer fix the rest. And it's like, well, no wonder fucking schedules are all fucked up. It's like, I mean, Jesus, you start it and you're like, this sucks. I'm gonna let the computer do the rest of it. It's like, fuck you. Like, no wonder. It's like you can't streamline it so there's at least a decent, consistent fucking schedule and shit. And then, you know, just make it at least, you know, have a better regimen so I can at least, you know, be better planning ahead for my own self and shit. Make it easier, you know, especially, you know, for my friends too when it comes to like planning stuff. It's like, fuck.
Well, I mean, me and you want to have days off so we can fucking hang out, but yeah, that don't fucking happen.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. You know, because I know, you know, a lot.
Last week you fucking didn't have any fucking days off, and we had no fucking days that coincide.
Yeah, because well, yeah, because I think that was the time I got sick for a little bit, just after my concerts that I went to.
But
so
it's also, we usually have Wednesday off together.
Yeah.
And you had to fucking work, and I'm just like, bro.
Yeah. Well, this Wednesday I'm not, and I'm at least trying to see if one of my coworkers and one of my buddies wants to go shoot with me on Wednesday. So if you're still off and available, then
nope.
No.
I have to go back to work.
See, this is what I mean.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's the bullshit.
Oh, and I might be getting more hours.
Well, at least that's good.
Dwayne might be leaving.
Oh, well, that's not good. More hours can be kind of good, kind of bad, but because of someone leaving, that's bad.
No, he can be making $18 an hour sitting on a fucking forklift all day.
Well, lucky bastard.
Yeah. Well, it gives me more hours and it puts more money in my pocket. That's all I can fucking think of.
Yeah. Which, I guess, in a way, I don't mind working so fucking much because I really need it. And honestly,
well, especially when you're paying somebody back to help you around the house.
Yeah.
So.
And, I mean, it's just always, like, fucking time. And, like, really, I think my big thing is just time. Like, you know, whether it's managing it, having it, trying to get it. It's like, go.
Yeah, that hits a lot harder, too.
You have it at 70, no wonder.
I have to have it at a higher number.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not like my old tanks where you hit it and it's like, no, it hits for twice as hard now.
Ah, gotcha.
You taste, basically, when I have it higher, you taste the flavor more than the fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think just really, a lot of it's mostly just trying to figure out fucking the time, honestly. Though isn't it like the working man's strife is always, you know, the money and the time, and then time and the money. Daily struggle of the worker man. Gonna join in?
I am going to join in with you. This is like the only, actually.
I mean, yeah.
This is the only.
I was wondering where the ciders are doing there. I'm like, what is this? Oh, you return of ciders.
It's what my girlfriend bought.
Nice. Angry Orchard's some good shit too. I collect those.
Do you collect the Angry Orchard ones?
No, I just collect ball caps.
You probably have a shit ton of them. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
You probably have a bunch of Angry Orchard ones too.
Yep. No, I do. Literally, the top of that one's Angry Orchard. These are Angry Orchards. There's a lot of Angry Orchard bottle caps. Where'd that one go? I see it.
Well, I bought your favorite.
Rainbow Ice.
Actually, I have your other one in the house.
Yeah.
Your deliciously berry punch.
Berry punch.
Oh, I can actually get an RDA for that one. For like $34. Did I give you your charger? For your battery?
I don't think so. I still got it in my room just chilling. Honestly, sometimes that sucker kind of helps wake me up a little bit. I've been just using it every now and then to wake me up. Just like, oh, I'm awake now. Okay. Yeah, it kind of gave me like one of these. Not like this exact one, but something similar to that. And I don't really use it often. I just kind of use it some mornings when I kind of really need a jump start and be like, Nah, well, I don't have to like have it like all right here. I mean, just put it on like the table and I'll get it later, or on a counter or something. Oh yeah. What's in the box?
What's in the box? Dick in the box.
There's a dick in the box.
Oh, I got a new phone.
You did?
Yep.
Oh.
We got a Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra.
Oh.
I have a stylus pen with it too. It's cute.
Oh, dude. That'd be dope, especially when it comes to like doing art stuff. Because I've always wanted to try my hand at digital art.
You haven't seen my phone. $109 later.
Ooh.
That was to pay off my iPhone.
Damn. That's hella fancy, I know. Like, I like, honestly, if there was ever a reason for me to have, like, a tablet or anything, it would literally just be for art. Like, that would be it. Like, have, like, a really nice, good quality software art app or, like, some art application of some sort. Not just your typical app, but, like, a full-on, like, you know, artist type of thing. And then have it download on there and just do art on it. Just do digital art. Because, I mean, if anything, I feel like, at least when it comes to traditional art, I'm not bad at it, but I'm prone to maybe making corrections a lot. So there's going to be erasing and some corrections and shit. And sometimes that kind of smudges some of the work once it's fully done, because you'll kind of see some of the residue of where you've erased, depending on, like, you know, how significant you were drawing on the, you know, traditional art and stuff. So... And also, depending on what you're using, you might not be able to fix a mistake, and you would just have to adapt from that, which is not bad, but so I kind of tend to be a stickler and a perfectionist, and goddamn. This thing's I love how phones are just getting bigger and bigger as time goes on. Where's the stylus? Oh, I figured that's what it was. You press a button and it pops out. Nice. Fuck. And that's some cool shit.
I gotta wonder what my watch is doing.
And has a little button.
No, that's so you can press it in.
Well, yeah, you press it in and you press it open to take it out. That's actually, this is fonts. Actually, you know what? Oh, it doesn't do it on my phone. Fuck.
No, it's only compatible with my phone.
Oh, that's some shit. I mean, it would be kind of dope if it was like a universal.
You can buy them like this.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you can buy I'm sure there's probably universal styluses and stuff too, but damn, I was kind of hoping low key that it would be like being able to work with any touchscreen. But damn, it doesn't. Is that connected to that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Damn.
I got this for free.
Jesus.
So Sarah, basically, AT&T had a deal where you buy one, you get one free.
Well, damn. That's a flex. Alright.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like the band.
Well, they have a bank?
Band.
Oh, the band. Oh.
Because I'm so used to my Apple one.
Yeah.
Basically, it clips in and I slide under.
What is this? GOP extremists in Tennessee literally made being homeless a felony so that they can take away voting rights to homeless people. Yeah, no shithole to boycott. Oh my fucking god, are you serious?
That's stupid.
It's like, well, you know, homeless tend to be kind of an issue when it comes to, you know, like, obviously, state society and stuff, but instead of properly addressing it, we're just gonna, like, make it a felony and fuck you over even further. It's like, oh, I'm sure that totally helps the people who are homeless already, you know, try to get back on their feet further once they get out of prison for that, I'm sure.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that there's sarcasm with my comment there. Because, no, obviously it doesn't help them. It makes it worse. If anything, it just keeps them more ingrained into being homeless once they get out.
Bigger cloud! Yeah, I blow bigger clouds with these.
Damn, that's a thick cloud. Nice. Oh, I get 2 spare magazines for my gun tomorrow.
What?
Yeah. I bought some steel-lined or steel-reinforced polymer Bulgarian mags.
Polymer's kind of iffy.
Bulgarian ones?
Well, polymer is kind of iffy.
Well, that one is. I mean, the mag.
That one's built right.
What's wrong with a Bulgarian one?
Who gave you Bulgarian ones?
Online. It was called, I think, Gun Mag Warehouse.
How much did you pay for it?
They were on sale. They're, I think, initially 19, but I paid like 13 each for them. I only bought 2, so.
Okay. If they don't work, then I'll show you a cool trick.
I mean, they're meant to fit on those. I'm sure they'll work.
No. There's a cool trick because the springs. They usually wear out.
Oh.
You just take it and stretch a little bit, and then put it back here.
Ah.
And it basically, I mean, you can fuck up a spring doing it, But if it doesn't, if the
I'm sure there's a way to
on
like.
Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
When I get home, what time are you leaving?
I'm gonna.
Leaving before I get off.
Well, you get off at like what, noon?
11.
11? Oh yeah, we'll not.
Hey,
we ain't leaving.
I'll be asleep.
Well, I'll probably just be waking up. If anything, I'll probably get my dad getting up, to get ready. And I was probably gonna try to hit up Mondo and because I want to go with him, and I was gonna talk more about it with him tomorrow, and see if he has a day off for that, because he does, but just if he's actually like free that day. Because I know he has a G21 or a Glock 21, and I think he has a few others. So
He might get a part-time job where I work.
Oh really? He's actually murmured about that a few times.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah. At one point she got a housing voucher but couldn't find a landlord who would accept it. Yeah, people feign outrage about the homeless. Meanwhile, freeloading landlords and corrupt politicians who, I'm assuming there's more part to that. Though I feel like I know what you mean. Enable them to manufacture homelessness by arbitrarily denying people housing. By thus continuing to have a problem of homelessness and, being to, like, say, hey, look how much of a problem it is. But yet they continue to exacerbate it by denying people housing. And also, and for the places, and for, like a lot of people, they are priced out of them, too. So it's like they can't even afford to.
Well, like me.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to try to get on Section 8.
Yeah.
Fucking 2.5 year fucking wait.
Jeez, who can fucking wait for that? I mean, Jesus. It should be a lot quicker than that. Like at least, 2 years quicker. Like, I can get if there's, maybe a couple week process or some shit, but, a fucking, what the fuck?
What I was gonna remember is that Section 8, you have to... What is it? I think they take care of the women and children first. Or if you are having a baby, then yes, they'll put you in a fucking house. But...
I guess, depending on circumstances or certain, contexts or scenarios, and you get a little bit more prioritization. I mean, I guess that's understandable, but...
It kind of is understandable, but it's still kind of bullshit.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's more understandable, especially if you have, a single mom who just had a child and shit like that, but... When it comes to, this person just has, a little less income than you, so that's a part of the situation. It's well, I mean, that should be more of the equal kind of playing field a little bit. But either way, they should, there should still be, a lot more of a streamlined process to that type of shit. So it's just easier to get it, even if you have to wait, a week or two or something. It shouldn't be, honestly, it shouldn't take no more than, depending on how many people might be applying or some shit. I mean, these days, probably a lot. I mean, honestly, no more than, a month or two or some shit, seriously. Because I can get, if there's, a process to, wait a little bit, or, there's some procedural shit or whatever the fuck, but still.
Oh, I have no more fucking PIN code on here.
No more what?
No more PIN code. You went down.
Oh, ID shit. I could do that for my phone, but I haven't done that. I kind of like it.
It's fun.
It looks fun, but I don't know. I kind of like doing my PIN.
Well, you gotta remember, this is also...
A burp.
This phone's actually less than my fucking iPhone.
Damn. Well, also Apple likes to hella upcharge their shit, too.
Well, it's kind of funny because I had my Spotify, and it was Apple. Huh. Well, this doesn't run Apple.
Yeah.
It's an Android.
Exactly, yeah.
I couldn't get my fucking music back. Motherfucker! So I came home and I'm like, okay, Spotify work, open. All my music! It came back.
Yeah, I mean, there should be an app for Android for Spotify. I mean...
No, I have Spotify. But I had Spotify on my Apple phone, which had all my music,
all your music,
that I put on there. So when I came home, glad that my Spotify on my tablet
I'm pretty sure
still had it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it should be on the Google Play and shit, Spotify, so you should be able to get it back. You would just...
No, I have the app. It's just I couldn't. What I registered my Spotify.
Oh, it was just with your Apple account. Oh, okay, I get you now.
So I had to
kind of
make sure that it's still there.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'd still be there because at that point that'd be specifically a Spotify account. It's just, or at least would be, formally linked, to the Apple one, but it would still be.
My phone number's not connected to my Apple anymore.
Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, it'll have to update
number,
it. Yeah.
But it's not. And then the cool kick-ass watch so I can do whatever I want to.
Beam me up, Scotty.
I already fucking updated my fucking watch, dick fuck. I just did it like fucking 3 times.
Back in the old days, I had a watchmaker make me watch, and I didn't need that hardware updated for shit.
You know what's funny? There's a stress reliever on here.
I'm sure there is.
There is. It's basically...
Was it like a little game?
No, it's
I would not be shocked if there's like a little...
It says stress.
Oh.
It basically monitors your stress level.
Oh, okay. I'm sure mine is probably going to be like... It's kind of... Maybe not right now, but... Just right when I got home, probably like...
Oh, it's telling me it's updated. Okay. Never mind. But yeah, I've had this watch before. I had a Samsung Gear 3 45. This is a watch for 46. It's the diameter of this little fucking thing. But now all I have to do is pay off my watch and my tablet.
Well, that's some good shit.
Once I pay off the watch, I'm selling the watch.
Nice.
$200.
Oh, yeah, I mean, honestly, pretty much get you at least some of the money back on it. With paying the watch back.
It's like a $300 watch.
Yeah. Get you at least a little something. Alright. Let's put some background tunes up. Kinda forgot to do that. Got to do some background tunes.
Oh, and then I also lost my hop card too.
How'd you lose that?
Apple ID.
Damn. Well, you should be able to get another one.
Yeah, at $8 a pop.
80?
8.
8?
Because I did all mine on here.
Oh, damn.
I did it all on my other phone, and I did it on this one too.
Well, it should be able to, like, set one independently, like, with Hop itself directly. I mean...
I did. But I had it through my Apple. And I used Apple Pay when I paid my card. When I paid all this.
Well, I guess you just have to reset it up at that point then, I guess.
I did.
Yeah. That's still neat to go on those fucking op cards.
Get it on your phone.
Yeah.
10 times easier and 10 times cheaper.
I bet,
Basically, you just pay $8 for the card that's on here, and you get 5 credit to your...
Yeah.
It's nice to have one.
It really is. Like,
Well,
I can tell, because a lot of people just go, "Cool,"
Yeah.
and then they just, move along.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
The only thing I haven't set up that I'm probably not going to is my Samsung Pay. Sarah had trouble with hers, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, I have a debit card, why the fuck do I need that?
Yeah.
I got new shorts.
Some nice shorts.
At $23 a pair. Yeah.
Let me guess, you got a discount because you got it from your work. Yeah, there's that fucking laugh that tells me I'm right. Yeah.
That's why I love my work, dude. Seriously, you can work one day at my work, and within 30 days, you get a discount.
Shit, man. Like, you're making at least the part-time idea sound a lot more pleasing.
Yeah, you can get discounts on your ammo and shit. Move! Your fat body. Oh, your chair's not set. That's why. Did somebody not put your chair back?
Aw, does he want his little chair to sleep in like a cute baby?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You should have seen him this morning. He was like sploot out beyond galore. It was ridiculous. I actually do have a picture of it.
Get in your chair. Get in your
I have a
chair.
picture of my sweet boy being a sploot monster, splooting away.
Get in your chair. Zukov, get in your chair. Go get in your chair. Go get in your chair. Move, child.
Oh, look at this bye-bye. Look at this little child. Look at his little feet. Look at his little legs all spread out. Oh, so cute, like. So cute. And that little happy face.
No, that doesn't mean come over and bother me.
That's just such a happy face. The face of a sweet boy he is. Oops. There we go. Oh my god.
I know you haven't seen me in 2 days, but I'm sorry.
There we go. That's just the face of a sweet boy. And I just love how his little legs sprawl like that. He does that at least like 2 or 3 times a day where he sprawls his legs out, laying down, being a weirdo.
Go get in your chair.
Oh, it's a bye-bye.
Go get in your chair.
Go get in that chair, bye-bye. Is he too far away? Would you feel lonely because it's so...
Go get in your chair.
Here, hold on.
Get
Let
in
me
your
get
chair.
closer to him.
Get in your chair.
Come on, bye-bye. Yeah. Right here. Oh.
Get in your chair.
Bye-bye. Over here. There you go. There you go.
He's like, I'll close on.
He's like, oh no, I don't know about it now. I don't know how I feel about this. Go over there. They're just gonna pick him up. Yep. Oh, that bye-bye. Oh, there he
There you go.
goes.
Now, when Uncle gets his new chair, fuck you, you're staying out of it.
Well, he'll just have that one. Hopefully.
Well, I'm trying to get some free floaters. They're called free floaters. They're fucking amazing. They're the lazy boy of lazy boys.
Okay, a burp. Yeah, like a
What do you
drop
use?
of cider would right in my nose. With a little bit of stomach acid. That is the worst fucking feeling. Oh my god.
There, you can see it better.
Oh. I am in pain and misery, so I cannot truly appreciate this kakara. Smells good.
Okay, ready?
Oh. Well. Oh, jeez, you can't just let it all like go to waste.
Well, no, these are the coils,
Yeah.
and this is the wick that burns it down. So basically, you put it in the middle, and it basically soaks up through here, and that's how it works.
Oh. Oh god, that burp, that just like with a little bit of cider and stomach acid, god, that like, oh my god, it's still like uncomfortable as fuck right all up in there. Are you a big peanut butter fan? Platonically. Platonically? As opposed to what? It's like, I mean, big butter? Big peanut butter? Just what? Just peanut butter?
No, peanut butter cookies.
Oh, like peanut butter cookies? Yeah. I like peanut butter.
That's like normal your stream by coming and blow a fucking cloud. Who was the guy who used to call me drunk guy? Or Fred Durst? Wasn't that
Venom.
Venom?
Yeah. He might be on here, but he also might be asleep at the same time. Who knows? I don't know what he usually does. I don't know what you're into. I mean, when it comes to just like being into like...
Cock!
Well, I'm bi, so of course I'm gonna be at least partially into that. But at least when it comes to like food items, yeah, like I mean, who isn't into peanut butter unless you're allergic to it?
Or unless you're fucking weird as fuck.
That's kind of what I mean. Like you'd have to be. Like I mean,
Dude.
unless you're allergic, who doesn't like peanut butter? I can get
What
if you're
do you-
if you're allergic, that's
Yes.
understandable.
But
Exception.
But if you're a kid, what do we have 90% of the time? Peanut butter
butter
and jelly sandwiches.
Or, you know, or it's a weird trick of the parents, they'll put that on celery and shit, but you'll do it anyway because I have peanut butter. It's like, oh, there's celery, ew, but there's peanut butter on it. Womp. Eat it anyway.
Hi, woman.
So, it's just...
What? Honey, it's 10:43. What the fuck?
We're drunk high.
He's smoking weed. I'm drinking. And smoking.
Cheerios.
Right,
Cheerios and Oreos.
hold on. I want to try this. See if it works.
Okay, so I just got done making this super easy recipe. All you have to do is mix a half cup of sugar with a cup of peanut butter and a single egg. Then roll a mixture into balls and flatten. Bake at 350 for 10 minutes. That sounds awesome. Sounds delicious. I'm assuming that's like a way to do like a little peanut butter cookie.
Mate. You don't have like the best girlfriend in the world.
Because she tolerates the bro's stupidity.
No, because literally we were sitting in the fucking vape shop when he was building this.
Yeah.
Cracking jokes like he puts it in raw dog, or we were making jokes about when he was building this, and I look at her, I'm like, honey, why do you deal with this? She's like, because I love you. I said, oh my god. No, literally, he literally gave me coils and cotton to build my own.
Nice.
Literally.
Nice.
Like, he's like, if you ever need it built, just come back to me. I'm just like, okay.
Aww.
Look at the baby.
They're called mashed peanut butter cookies. I learned how to make it from this guy named Dylan Hollis. They sound pretty good. Wasn't quite C for me, maybe a touch more sugar. Yeah, if they're not sweet, I'm sure like a little extra sugar and stuff like that, you know, helps out.
Or you do a no bake, which tastes even better.
Oh, no bake cookies?
Oh, dude,
well,
they're fucking so much softer.
I mean, no bake cookies are a little different from what he's talking about, but oh my god, no bake cookies are the best.
We also had Sarah's.
My grandma made like the most dankest of no bakes, and too bad it's unfortunate she's retired from it. But oh my god, she used to make like.
You like brownies?
What do you take me for, a heathen?
You like brownies?
Do I look like a heathen barbarian heretic to you?
Yes. The hair.
Well, I mean, I'm okay, touche. But I mean, outside.
No, my
Fuck.
mom.
Oh, alright.
My mom makes a double batch of blonde brownies.
Ooh.
They're literally, they come in a sheet like this. She makes them, cuts them up. Oh my god. It's like an orgasm in your mouth.
Oh. He's a gay TikTok baker, literally one of the few people I watch on there. Oh, you know, there's actually this one dude who I guess is also on TikTok. He's like a painter. Let me see if I can find one of his things here really quick, because I actually subscribed to the dude. Oh, here's one. I found one. This dude actually has Casey Van Darsdale. Or Van Darsdale, I think it is. This dude is actually pretty fucking cool. I love his paintings.
Jolie Beckman. She wants royal blue, emerald green.
Oh, are you talking about the guy who spray paints?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's so fucking badass.
Dude, this guy's cool.
Background.
Yeah, he's originally on TikTok, but he has a YouTube channel too, and he has an Etsy account, and I actually want to commission a painting from him.
Royal blue.
Royal blue.
Emerald green.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonds crumpleize them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crumpleize them because we want the ridges. Increase it.
Ridges.
Hold it down and
Hold it down.
Swipe, swipe, swipe. Shusha.
Shasha. I love his personality.
Dab.
Dab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black shadow. Just like that. Let it dry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shasha bowl.
Shasha bowl.
Black. Yeah. Spray. Yeah. And silver for the shine and the stars. Yeah. Should I call her? I think maybe perhaps yes. And shisha.
Damn. That looks nice. Shisha. Dude, I love his personality, honestly. This dude's personality is honestly really great. It's actually why I kind of like this a little bit. I like watching these different little shorts he's done. Ooh, let's look at this one.
Star. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Carpenter bees are eating my shelves. There's one of the guys right now. Hey, what are you doing?
Little carpenter bee. That's actually kind of cool. I've never seen him actually kind of like eat through wood like that. That's kind of cool.
White, silver, and black. We'll add some texture on there. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll put down a little circle stencil here. Black on this side. White on this side. Sure.
Sure.
Now using my little scraper doodle, we're going to add some detail.
You know what that scraper looks like? Like the one for weed.
Well, it's a little stencil, but I'm
White
sure.
highlight right here. Black shadow right here.
I don't know why he slowed it down right here.
Almost forgotten. Cover it with the Sha-Sha bowl.
Sha-Sha bowl.
And Sha-Sha. Freaking. And I do a Death Star.
So a little Death Star. But yeah, I mean, he does all sorts of these things. Oh god, he did an Among Us one too. Oh lord. But his paintings are actually pretty cool. I actually want to check them out. Here. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like. There we go. Is that no? All right. Where do I put the layer of the camera to? All right, camera layer. You're gonna have to like work with me here. Okay, there we go. Make sure to let the cookies cool before consumption. Yeah, let me just put like a 350-degree cookie in my mouth. Yeah, that's a great idea. I work with fryers, like, yeah, like, I mean, there's been a few times I've regrettably be like, oh yeah, let me grab this tender that is literally just like 2 seconds out of the fryer and like take a bite out of it. Oh wow, my literal entire mouth has been burned to 3rd degree. Like, okay, yeah. Don't do that. Let that shit cool. Exactly, so it's a good thing I warn you now. Well, I've had past experiences, tell me otherwise. And even then, I still don't learn, because there'll be, like, times where I'm eating some food, and it's still a little too hot, and I just kind of fucking go for it anyway. And then my tongue gets a little burnt and shit like that. So, yeah. I feel like no matter what, like, we'll never be able to truly, as a human species, like, not burn ourselves when eating food. Like, when it comes to, like, eating it, because, like, oh, damn, so good, and you just want to take a bite out of it, and it's like, oh, shit, a little too hot. Like, we're always going to make that mistake one way or another, even if we really try to mind it. Honestly, though, sometimes food will stay pretty hot for a while. Like, I've gotten food, like, from, like, the burrito place, just right around the corner and shit, like, where it'll be like, fresh spanking hot, and I come home and like 10 minutes later it's still like hot as fuck, where it's like, whew, okay, well, need to get something cool in my mouth to cool this down, to not burn myself. It's like, sometimes food will stay legit real hot for a while. Which is actually not a bad thing, that's actually good.
The bad thing is I bought these in Washington.
Were they more expensive there?
No, they have no pop sauce.
Oh. You're ravenous, ignore state. Wait for a pizza to cool. It only takes a few minutes. Ignore hungry. Ignore must feed.
Oh, I figured out what we need to get for the house. Toaster oven.
Yes.
$58 at Walmart, and it's also an air fryer. Literally, I found one.
I have ethics about Walmart, but I mean, I personally probably won't venture in there, but hey, if it is, something that's purchased, I will reimburse. I will do a reimbursement of such, because that is...
Open!
Why can't we have that for fucking work? That could be great for our sandwich bar.
But, okay. You know how much we love french fries, right?
Y'all.
Has a french fry tray. But this is the coolest thing that I thought.
Yes.
You can cook a 12-inch pizza.
Buy it reluctantly.
Oh, we are. There's no fucking fact we are buying this fucker.
I personally won't set foot, like, honestly, like,
I won't set foot in the Walmart, but I work next to Walmart. It's walking distance from work.
Yeah. Like, I have my ethics about it, but,
But
hey.
we could also go to Home Depot. Home Depot, which is across the street from my work.
That's true, too. And they also have some, too, there.
But this one is 26 QT.
Difference is... So a little bit of a different design. Is it smaller or bigger? Or...
Bigger.
And is that, I'm assuming, more expensive?
No, but it still has a fry cooker.
Oh. Wait, so it's the same price?
No.
No. Well, is it more expensive? Yeah. How much more? So $30 more, slightly bigger. So it means you could probably cook a little bit of a bigger pizza too.
It didn't show anything with the pizza.
It probably could still cook pizzas.
Okay. Air fryer, pizza, convection,
Yeah.
rotisserie, bake, broil, toast, and dry or dehumidifier. The only reason I want it is because of the
Wait,
air fryer.
a peanut butter pizza? Did I miss something? I think you did. We're talking about air fryers and potentially getting one for the house. And
so we can cook pizzas whenever
yeah,
the fuck we want.
Yeah, but Rose Black was talking about peanut butter cookies.
Well,
So there's a little bit of a few things, you know, context wise.
Check this out. Hamilton Beach 2-in-1 country or
Oh, damn,
basically
going
it's a top. You basically cook your
let me look at that
Amazon.
bitch. Goddamn Amazon, fuck you. And it's $104.90. It's still $105. Oh, so two different conversations that combine to form peanut butter pizza. You know what? A dessert pizza that's a peanut butter dessert pizza sounds fucking fire actually. Like if you put like maybe a little bit of chocolate chip on there, maybe a hint of maple or something like that.
If I had an extra 200.
Put like a little whipped cream. I don't know. Like you could probably make a fire ass peanut butter dessert pizza.
If I had an extra $200, we'd have that.
I mean, honestly, like, I actually like the idea of what I've been doing, because when I save Vishka, I literally have, like, a little plastic baggie where I'm putting my money in to do that. Honestly, I'll just do that. Like, have little separate baggies for specific shit, and just put money in it, and just over time, save up for shit.
$162.18.
$20 every week a paycheck? I mean,
that would be really quick, but yeah.
Yeah.
I still would rather...
Just a pizza of Canadian bacon, pineapple, and peanut butter.
I would rather...
That is literally the biggest war crime in humanity that even Nuremberg couldn't even fucking like just like there's no way to fucking like truly justify, you know, like a conviction for such a war crime. That is like that is unspeakable.
Oh, okay.
That's an unspeakable war crime.
Remember
like
that one I just told you about, the Black and Decker, the one at Home Depot, or one at
that'd be a bigger war crime
Walmart?
than the nukes dropping.
They have one at Home Depot for $39.99.
So it's actually cheaper at Home Depot. Oh yeah.
Cheaper one.
Oh, there's a Target one for $30. Bed Bath & Beyond, $40.
You have to buy that online. They don't carry it in the store.
Curbside.
Oh, curbside pickup?
Curbside pickup, yeah.
Fuck yeah!
We should do it, make it happen. What? Commit the biggest war crime in literally human history? Oh, the Home Depot
dude,
one. Oh, you're talking about the... Okay, I was about to really...
That's what I found so far.
Holy foo! Baby, look at this.
You can cook on top.
Dude, look at this thing. This thing is bougie as fuck, bro.
You can literally cook
coffee right there. You got like the oven there. You got like a grill and shit. Oh, fuck, what I just do? Oh, I just expanded the image. But dude, look at that shit. Dude, this shit got drip. Damn, son. Damn.
I don't even drink coffee, but that would be fucking bad.
I mean, I do.
3-in-1.
Fuck, bro. Dude, that shit lit. Dude, that's legit. Damn.
Make brew up to 3 8-ounce coffees of coffee at a time, so you can enjoy a cup of coffee while you are breakfast cooking.
That's legit. Oh, that is fucking legit.
Oh, aqua, pink, red.
Oh, they have different colors? Oh, we have to get the red.
$83.90.
Oh, so basically...
Amazon.
$84.
On Amazon.
Fuck. Oh, I even have stronger convictions about Amazon than Walmart, so that even makes it harder for me to fucking be like, ugh.
Oh my god.
God damn it, we're being fucking consumers hardcore right now. I'm becoming a thing I hate.
Digital gauges.
Ooh. Fancy.
$279.99.
I don't like that number.
Neither do I.
Just for fancy digital gauges? Nah. Not really worth it.
KitchenAid refreshable.
I mean, dude, that fucking, like, I honestly could see $250 for the shit we were just looking at. Like, not that shit. I mean,
can see $100 for this one because it's nice.
I mean, yeah.
But it's bigger.
Ooh. It's like a double stack almost.
Yeah, but you won't go there because it's Walmart.
Yeah,
I don't know why you won't go into Walmart.
I mean, it's a lot of their. I mean, a lot of it's mainly about how they exploit a lot of the workers and shit, because they really fuck over. You know, like, I mean, before Amazon became such a notorious fucking like big mainstream, you know, call out about how they fuck a lot of workers over. Like Walmart was kind of known for how bad, and they still are. Like,
oh, here's yours for your little.
I mean, there's been like a lot of different accounts where there's been similar shit, like, you know, like.
Here's for your little pizzas.
Ooh. That's somehow more expensive than the double decker too. Mm-hmm. What the hell?
Because it's smaller and individual.
eBay version? Oh, What do we got? What do you got? What's this?
Oh my god.
Oh! I've seen this before. Actually, TJ Kirk, the Amazing Atheist, has one of these fryers.
Oven family size.
This one?
Countertop for home kitchen. Dry gray.
Look at this bad boy. This is $90.
That's an air fryer. I want a toaster oven so we can cook.
Yeah, he's more saying like toaster oven, not just an air fryer.
Hey.
But that would be pretty nice too. Oh my goodness, look at that. That actually probably be worth it. I mean, honestly.
Oh my god, yes, it is worth it.
Oh, you could do like rotisserie chickens and shit.
That is worth it.
That's worth it.
Air fried toast and bake.
Stefan's just giving me eBay versions. Oh shit.
Stefan, back off.
Hey, hold up. This is the same one we were looking at earlier, but A3.
Yeah,
the other
one I was looking at was fucking 58.
Oh, that's true. Yours is $30 more expensive, Stefan. Boo.
This one, the one I just showed you, the family size.
I'm sure there's like 100 different options for the same thing though, because eBay will actually have that because there's actually a lot of different products that'll be made in China. And I actually just bought a D-ring single point sling for my firearm to actually wrap around the buttstock on, and basically there was literally like over 3+ dozen options that were literally the exact same thing, and I was looking for an armor green one. And just sifting for all of them, eventually I did find one that did have one in stock, because most of them didn't, but eventually there was one of the options that did. It's just like, I mean, because there's literally like hundreds of basically the same thing, and they all come from the same manufacturing, which is basically in like Shenzhen or some shit.
$550.95.
Oh, damn. Reveal Joule. That looks fucking slick.
Well, it's got digital gauges and all that bullshit, and I'm not gonna pay.
And all that nonsense. I better come with a fuck ton of beer for that amount of money.
It better.
Damn right, boy. Tell you what.
Oh, I found another one at Target for $49.99.
Oh my god, my fucking little sling adapter thing is gonna come in June. Lame. June 9th? Boo. See, this is what happens when you have to like search hardcore for shit like this, because like every now and then, because you have to give it a try, it's literally gonna be like a month until it gets here, and it's like, oh my god, why can't it just take a plane and just fucking be like a week? From China by mistake. Not by mistake. I knew I was, but it was because, like, for what I was specifically looking for, it's like this little strap adapter. Like, so let's say your rifle, which mine does, doesn't fit for your sling that you have, and I have a 1-point sling that I got from his work, and it works for the rifle, but I need it for the back near the buttstock, not the front where the fucking gas port is, because when I drop it, the barrel's gonna be sticking up no more, you know, kind of near my face. And when I drop it, when it comes to the sling, it obviously is preferable for the barrel to be down. So I want it on my stock, but, you know, for that to be the case, I need to get an adapter for it. So I found one that's pretty cheap. That was like $5 plus like $2 shipping or some shit. And it's like a little adapter that you just kind of tie around the stock of your weapon, and then you have a like a little D-ring that you just hook your strap to, and there you go. You pretty much have like your little sling attachment for your weapon right there. But it's, you know, kind of, you know, it's just an adapter to it. Now, I actually did find actual like strap adapter that I can install on that weapon by taking out the pistol grip and then just sliding in this little sling adapter attachment, and then just putting the pistol grip back on and just screwing it back in. So eventually in the long run I'll get that, but in the meantime, you know, I'll get this for now. I got other shit to put my money into, so I want to, you know, so I got the main things I want for it right now out of the way, which is at least some spare mags in this. And after that, you know, I'm not going to worry about, you know, putting some more money into it in the meantime, outside of just breaking it in on Wednesday. Because then at least, you know, I want to get all this other shit, money-wise, financially-wise, prioritized, and then once most of that's out of the way, then start focusing, you know, on, you know, putting some upgrades to it and shit like that. So... The first part mainly being with the front handguards, because the polymer on the front handguards for that weapon when it came with it, not exactly great, which for me wasn't a big deal because I want to upgrade them anyway, so whatever, no big deal to me.
We basically just bought a base model.
Yeah, I just kind of bought the standard, you know, model, and they're meant to, you know, they're meant to be upgraded over time anyway. So the only thing is the upper handguard, it's a little harder to find parts for, but I only want a wooden upper on it, and all I have to do is just take the polymer part off of that one and just put a wood piece right on that in its place, and that's it.
Or just buy the full upgrade. Wood stock, wood hip upper.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna get like a whole wooden finisher kit with it, because I actually before I get my folding stock, because that's going to be like $280, the East German folding stock I'm talking about, I want to at least have like a better stock than that, because that steel is going to fucking hurt like shit when I'm shooting it. So I want some padding for that fucking thing. Like
so you did buy the goddamn base model.
Yeah, I basically did, yeah. It's not a problem, like, I don't mind, like, I bought it mainly specifically to eventually upgrade it and, you know, build on it and stuff, like, I don't mind that, like, it's all fine.
Your shoulders are gonna come home.
Oh my god, Wednesday, dude, my shoulders are gonna be fucked.
You're gonna come home fucking sore as fuck.
If anything, I'm probably gonna have it a little bit off from my shoulder, just, like, a little bit in front of it.
No.
I don't...
You have to hold that fucker like a regular.
I'll see how bad the kick is on it. Well, it has a shorter gas port too, so...
Doesn't matter. It's a bigger bullet, and it's not like a shotgun where it spreads out. It goes straight.
I know it does. I've shot rifles before, so... Though I've shot an SK...
What's the biggest one you've shot?
7.62 by 39. So it's a caliber I'm familiar with.
How bad did it kick?
Not bad. It was an SKS, but it had like a folding stock that was actually pretty nice,
yeah,
and a pistol grip that, yeah.
One with
steel, stock. Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be a little bit interesting. I actually, I do have some spare foam, so I might, before I go, just get some duct tape or some form of tape and just tape a bunch of foam on the back of it.
Gorilla tape.
Yep. I know my dad has at least some form of that, and if not, one of my... I'll just buy some on the way up there or some shit. It's not that expensive.
Or you can do a cool thing, even though I don't recommend it. Camouflage tape. All of it. Like, make it, like, the stock and the upper...
I wouldn't do tape, but...
Because after time, it fucks everything up.
Yeah. If I was gonna do that, I would just get, you know, something that was, like, already pre-painted that way.
But it wouldn't be camouflage, it would be digital.
I mean, you could buy, like, I mean, there could be camouflage specific type of stuff. I mean, for magazines, for example, I found even, like, an East German camouflage for, like, a mag. I mean... So, it's not like digital, like, style pattern, but, you know, just, I mean, it's more, I guess, digitally printed.
It's not like the one I'm talking about.
Like that digital style pattern and shit.
Like trees and shit.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's not like his harness.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean, yeah.
That's the camo I'm talking about, sure, that.
Right, yeah. I know guns might be boring to some people, but what happened to be just kind of gun enthusiast over here.
We're talking to a fucking guy who's from the fucking
store, yeah.
Oh, I live out in the fucking boonies and we have fucking guns everywhere.
Yeah, and I grew up around them and, you know, been born and raised by people who know how to handle them and shit like that, and fuck, I've shot 'em plenty of times myself. I mean, obviously, and I own a few. Well, own a couple. 2 specifically, but...
We'll own a few once you figure out the next one you want to get.
Oh, and also, there was, like, some Caltech, I don't know if they were, like, which caliber. No, not the pistols, but, like, those carbines, the 95 TSs. I don't know what caliber, because depending on the caliber, if it's 9mm, it'll be, like, a 995 TS, or, if it's a 45, like a 45 95 TS. So depending on the caliber, the
pistol or fucking rifle.
It's a carbine. Like it takes pistol cartridge and loads. And depending on the
45, it's all 9.
All 9s over there.
Everybody has 9.
Okay, so all right. I wasn't too sure because when I was doing my background check, I saw them that they just stocked them up there, and I was half tempted to ask them about it.
You have to be very specific on what you buy.
Well, yeah.
No, because the rounds we don't carry anymore are 40s.
40s?
40s are very hard to find.
Really?
The ones we carry the most of is 9mm.
Well, yeah, like, pretty much, like, you have, like, little island shelves full of 9s, you have, like, end caps full of 9s, you got, like, 9s up the ass. And 5.56 up the asshole. And, like, 5.56 magazines up the asshole. And literally a singular 5.45 by 39 AK-74 mag, but no AK mags. It's like, oh my...
But did you also look? We have 5 different versions of 5.56.
Yeah. No, I've seen that.
You also realize that we have 5 different versions of 223.
Yes, I've also seen that. I've seen your...
You know what they're trying to get you to buy?
ARs and yeah, exactly, because I see a lot of them there.
But what I actually figured out, do you know the difference between 5.56 and 223?
You know, I've never truly been able to figure the difference.
No different fucking reason.
Just
There's
number difference? That's it. Just
military?
Civilian. You know, honestly, that was the main thing I heard the distinction was, and I'm like, is that really?
You wanna know why? Because my buddy has an AR. And I asked him, I said, what's the difference between 5.56 and 223? He's like, there's no fucking reason. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, one's military, one's fucking civilian. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You can buy 223 and shoot him out of an AR. You can buy 5.56 and shoot him out of an AR. The only thing you can't do is shoot 223 out of or you can't shoot 5.56 out of a 223.
See, I don't get that though. Is it because the military versions are...
It's the size.
See,
no, it's the size. Literally. You cannot buy a 223 and shoot 5.56 out of it. But you can buy a 5.56 round or a 5.56 gun and shoot 223 out of it.
See, that doesn't make sense to me though.
It does make sense. Because it's a different caliber and it's also a different
Well, the whole rule is like when it comes to different calibers, like if you shoot a different caliber of a gun that doesn't usually shoot that caliber, usually major fucking issues like a big explosion.
You will blow your fucking face off.
Exactly. That's usually kind of the rule of thumb about it. So it's like, how is this I know there's the whole exception to rules, and I guess this is it, but it's just yeah, it just, I mean, you know, maybe I'll just have to buy, like, a box of each and just, like, look at the two and just really, like, what is, you know, just, like, analyze the fuck out of it or some shit, because, like, I want to really, like, it, because I still can't, I don't know.
You
like,
can't wrap your brain around it.
Yeah, I can't wrap my brain around it 100%. Like, it's like I kind of get it, but at the same time, I'm like, if you can shoot, like, you know, if you have a 5.56 weapon and you can shoot 223 out of it, why can't you shoot a 5.56 out of a 223 weapon? Like that, I mean, because if it's basically not much of a distinction between the two calibers.
The distinction is when you're shooting a 223 out of a rifle.
Is it like the shell?
It's a bullet hole. Basically the barrel.
So the barrel is the main. Okay, so why not just interchange the barrel?
Because that's fucking expensive. They're like $160 bucks.
Well, take the money part out of it. I mean, it's like...
You could buy a different barrel.
Well, there you go.
But, would you rather buy something you don't have to buy an extra barrel for? Or would you rather buy something you just have to buy one for?
I mean, that's the fair point.
So you'd rather buy an AR that you can shoot 223 and 5.56.
But why not? I mean, I guess my thing was, I guess to mainly gun manufacturers, why not just make their 223 weapons compatible with 5.56 as well?
Because it's more fucking time crunching and figuring out how the fuck to do it.
I mean, they don't really have to, because if they have AR 5.56 style weapons, they already have like a general basis on what to go with.
You can't do it.
Man, my brain is all getting fucking like...
You're talking to somebody who talked to their buddy about having an AR and asking him if you can shoot 223 or you have 5.56.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why being a layman, I'm trying to figure it out, because, like, I mean, I had an assumption, and now I'm having it, like, be smattered all over the place. And
but then you also have to think of price.
Yeah.
223s are more expensive than AR. ARs start at $16.99. 223s, I mean, if you get a base model, you're looking at anywhere between... I mean, base model would probably be 16, which would fucking suck balls, to like 18.
Ooh. Yeah.
You should get the new big gun we have. It looks like a fucking Barrett.
Oh, I think I saw it.
I
saw
sick.
that. I saw what I know what you're talking
huge.
about.
It's not a Barrett.
Is it 50 cal?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
You know, I know what you're talking about. When I was picking up my Vishka, I saw it was there.
I think it's 300. Oh, 308.
308?
308. I think it'd be fucking sick.
Dude, that thing looks fucking, like, insane.
You know what caliber we can't find? 38. It's either 38 or 300 ACP.
Really?
Yeah, we can't get them.
Man,
when we get them in, they're gone.
Gee.
Fucking quick. Cause there's the guy I work with, Kyle. He has.
Considering like there's so many like American-based ammo manufacturers, you would think.
No. He has a special gun that shoots that round.
Yeah.
That he can't find in our store. When we usually get them in, they're fucking gone.
Gone, just like that. Man. What's funny is that I think ever since you got your 7.62x39, like I don't think anyone besides me has touched it.
What, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I touched it. I picked it up.
Well, no, not that. I'm talking about in your store, like on the shelves, like for the Bellums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like honestly, I think I'm literally been the only one that's been slowly but surely making that wall.
Do you realize?
Not exactly shrink, but kind of shrink.
Have you been in there on like a fucking Friday when we get our shipment in? How bare the fucking shelves are?
Yeah, no, I've seen them. Yeah.
That's before we get our shipment in. When we get our shipment in, the shit you cannot find on our shelves. If you go in to my store on a Friday, when we get our shipment, if you walk in there between 1 and 2 o'clock, you will not find primer or powder.
Yeah, because that shit's gonna
Oh,
be...
it goes fucking...
I'm sure there's probably people waiting in the line to just, like, have that shit come rolling out of the fucking back, you know, getting ready to be stocked up and shit.
No, we do it first thing in the morning. That's the first thing that goes out is ammo and fucking powder and fucking primer.
Like, yeah, and that's what I mean. I'm sure there's probably people in, you know, probably as, you know, you're getting your shit rolled out, probably just sitting there like, oh, I'm just kind of looking around waiting for your primer to come out. Was that it right there? Oh, thanks.
Our store has fucked us. Because there's people who want primers and powder.
Yeah.
I want primers. I can't get them.
Yeah, and honestly, if anything, they should just, you know, like when it comes to warehouse stuff, they should just like,
no,
I mean,
they
really
it's distributors.
Distributors. Well, I mean, at that rate, it's like probably, especially where honestly, I bet it's probably everywhere. But
I can get them for $46.
Yeah.
For 1,000 primers. Online, $168 for 1,000 for a brick of fucking primers.
I guess it doesn't necessarily for 1,000. I guess I mean, at least to me, outside of, you know, because I'm just starting to get into it, it doesn't sound bad. But how you're saying it sounds bad, like price wise. And
you can, if you really want to do it, get a reloading kit and start buying. Don't buy rounds that are specifically brass.
I think the Bellums are brass. Yeah, you've seen them.
If you're talking about doing it the way you want to.
I mean, like, if I honestly want to do, like, reloading shit, it'll probably be a long while before I even start getting into that just because of other shit.
Well, you gotta think about it this
It'd
way.
be like a back burner thing.
You gotta think about it this way. How much did you pay for your rounds?
Well, they're basically $1 a bullet, and for the Bellums, it's 20 a box, so $20.
Okay.
I have found some online for a little bit cheaper, but it's... honestly, it's not even that much.
If you go with shit rounds, it's not going to cycle right.
I mean, it's not shit. It's actually the same stuff, but it's just, like, slightly cheaper. It's, like, I think 15 instead of 20 from the same, like, gun mag warehouse I was talking about where I got my magazines from.
Yeah, but how much are you paying for shipping?
I didn't actually add it to the cart because I haven't bought them yet.
You add it to the cart is where they're going to get you shipping.
Well, I think if I remember on their website, it says if you spend a certain amount, you get free shipping. So and honestly, realistically, if I were to buy online, I'd buy in bulk. So I'd probably buy a fuckload, not just like a box. You know,
could probably get. Well, see, this is the weird thing is that I learned when I'm working since I've been working.
Mm-hmm.
If you would have bought a AR, which I would have, you can buy a bulk set and ammo crate with the ammo in 5.56.
Yeah, honestly, I know, like...
How much do you think it would be?
Like, bulks of, like, how much? Like, 300 rounds? Probably between 100, 250, somewhere between there.
Yeah, $160.
Shit.
That's for 300 rounds.
I mean, honestly, the only reason why I wasn't really, you know, like, thinking about the ARs is just because it's such, like,
because everybody has it, yes.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, I'd rather just, you know...
You gotta look at it this way.
And plus, I kind of like the AK style platform anyway, but that's just a personal thing anyway.
You can build yours.
Yeah. Like, honestly...
No. Who's gonna have yours that's built the way you fucking build it?
Me?
Yes.
I mean, honestly, it's like, maybe at some point I'll probably get one, but, you know, it's like, just because literally everyone has one, I'd rather at least get some other stuff first.
Looking at the price that you paid for yours, and looking at the price of ARs.
What the fuck? Oh, that was my...
I am realizing that there is a big difference in it, but I'm also looking at the factor of, I want something that nobody else has, to a build kit that I want to put on.
Yeah.
I can literally build an AR for under $1,600 right now.
I mean, I'm sure it's definitely I'm sure you could probably do it a little, maybe, depending on where you're able to find stuff, you might be able to do it slightly cheaper, but that just depends on, you know, where you find. Because also...
I already have it.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
you
no,
already have it at your store. I know that.
No, I don't have it in my stores.
Oh, you just have shit already. Well, there you go.
My buddy sent me a link to where I can buy a
Oh, well, there you
a
go.
full kit of an upper. All I have to do is buy a lower, and I have a fucking fully built lower.
Like, yeah, and honestly, like, at some point, I wouldn't mind buying an AR and building it up and stuff, but,
You get a pistol grip AR. Or a pistol-held AR.
Oh, like a little mini?
No. Full same size. Just the stock, wrapped around your arm. It wraps around your fucking arm. It comes here.
Oh,
it's a fucking AR. I'll show you.
Yeah, show me. I'm actually kind of confused what you're talking about. Show me a picture. Like,
my buddy literally sent me this.
Because the only thing I'm thinking of about that is like the stock that connects to the pistol grip, where you have like that big hole where you can loop your thumb around. Like, that's all I'm thinking of. But you're saying something different, so I want to see what you mean.
My buddy.
Because I saw a wooden butt stock for that for like a stamped steel AK like I got, and I've been tempted for that, but. Like from what I found for the wood furniture, at least the wood finish on it looks really sick. So it's nicknamed like this wood, like voodoo finish is what it was called, and I want to get that on it because it has like this really cool, like almost like marshy, very like evergreen kind of like color aesthetic a little bit to it.
PSA 7.5 556. This is the build kit I was telling you about.
Here, yeah, let me see it.
The original price was $799.
Mm-hmm.
$419.99.
Holy shit! Damn, I could probably.
Hold on.
I know. I'm just kind of eager to look at what you're talking about.
This is what I want to get.
Oh, yeah.
But instead of having that stock,
different one. That pistol grip one you're talking about.
Yeah,
what that type of stock is that? Is it like something that like
that's a collapsible. So basically, you pull it, go here. It's called collapsible. It's not.
So it's one that has like that adapter tube, and you can extend it out and shit.
No, they don't make those. Those are called spring loads.
Well,
this one you basically hold the button here and pull it back to adjust for size.
That's what I mean. What I mean. Like where you can extend it for size, and you can have it either closer to you or extend it out. Depending on how you prefer it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was what I was meaning.
But this is the one that he told me I should get because instead of having a 5.6 inch barrel, I have a 16. $400 or $749 original price. $429.99.
Ooh.
16-inch barrel.
Yeah, let me take a look at that. Damn.
That's just the upper.
Shit, yeah,
That's
honestly,
not
yeah.
the lower. You could be into an AR.
Like, honestly, like, the only thing, personally, for me, that I would probably change is maybe just the stock and probably put a different one on there, but other than that, like, I like the way this build is.
You know what's funny?
I like the build.
You could be into an AR for under $500.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why, like, I mean, I know how, like, more, I guess, especially financially efficient would probably, be for AR stuff, but,
Well,
it's just literally, it's like, especially because I guess, like basically the generic, like when someone thinks of like American guns, it's like the AR, and it's like, alright.
AR's not an American gun. Or it is.
I mean, it technically is. Like, it's based off the M16A1. I mean, that was, I think originally made by Colt, which is an American weapons manufacturer. What the fuck is that?
2-in-1 sharpener.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and
well, you gotta realize I've known the guy.
I mean, like at this point, like the platform itself has been licensed to so many different manufacturers, foreign and domestic, that at this point it's like an international platform. You
gotta realize.
Same with the AK too. So it's like both the AK and AR platforms are pretty much like international platforms at this point.
The guy's page I just went to that I was showing you my text message from.
Mm-hmm.
That's my brother.
Nice.
I've known him since I was like 10. Kind of like you, I've known you for fucking years.
Well, probably like, what, 2 years now?
Going on like 3, dude.
Yeah, 3, yeah. At this point.
But no, Jonathan has been around me basically my whole entire life.
Mm-hmm.
That literally, if I wanted to go somewhere and have like a fucking vacation... Open.
I know, like I said, the gun conversations probably isn't the most entertaining thing for people, but...
Fuck you all!
I know, that's why I'm just kind of prefacing it, because I know, like, not everybody's into it. Where's that at?
That's his house.
Well, how dare he have a right to have such a view? That is, like, what the hell?
He can literally step off his back porch and shoot his gun.
Same thing with my a lot of my family in Texas. Like, I could do the same shit. Like, that's when I went skeet shooting with my folks. We just literally went right outside of his little barn and just set it up.
But he literally told me if I ever want to go on a vacation, call him. He'll fucking house me. And my girlfriend.
Nice. That's some good shit right there.
Dude, that's a fucking...
I mean, that's what,
Okay,
like, that's what family's for, in a way. That's how I got my shit in Texas covered. Like, I didn't have to pay for shit besides just a ticket and buying food.
He's down near North Dakota.
I've been to North Dakota. It's nice.
He's down near North Dakota. He's up from North Dakota. So I think it's Michigan?
Michigan? No, that's Wisconsin? Minnesota?
No, I think it's Minnesota.
Minnesota? Minnesota.
Because he's basically, literally, he's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Nice. Man, that's fucking nice.
Well, he gets snow fucking year round.
Nice.
Dude, literally, I called him like when we were supposed to get snow.
Mm-hmm.
I called him. He's fucking like got like fucking
like 3 feet or some shit.
3 feet. And they still had to go to fucking school. When we have like what, a centimeter here to fucking call off school.
I know, man. Like, they should just be like, oh, there's like barely an inch of snow called in, but like, I mean, that should be like a nationwide shit. Like, but nope, it's like, oh, there's like 8 feet of snow and there's like a mass blizzard. Go to school, you little delinquent.
No,
walk in that shit.
When I had to go to school, if there was a foot on the ground, they call school.
Yeah.
If there wasn't a foot,
they'd
still go to school.
Like, I mean, it's kind of a meme, but at least for my parents, it literally was true, where, at least especially my dad, where it's like, oh, there was times where there was, like, you know, blizzard and, like, 2 feet of snow, and I had to walk on that shit and a mile and a half to school and all that, blah, 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 and it's like...
He's close to the Great Lakes, too.
It would be kind of cool to go to the Great Lakes. I've never been near them. Closest I probably have ever been is just either visiting my step-uncle in, North Dakota, or maybe like a layover flight in Chicago to Florida when I was a wee little lad. He's just knocked the fuck out. Oh my god.
He's swimming too.
Oh, he is.
It's funny.
Oh, he woke up.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
you're fucking hilarious as fuck, dude.
You snoring was so cute. You woke up. Oh, you baby. Oh, you stretchy baby.
Bigger cloud.
Oh.
That was basically the mainstream of why I asked him. I said, so can I blow bigger clouds? He has a mod that's like $1,500. Fucking hits it.
What? Did they have that expensive?
But you want to know what I figured out about Will? He enjoys everything I do. He likes RC cars. He likes vaping. He likes random bullshit. His wife bought him a metal build kit of a DeLorean.
Well, that's fucking legit. That's pretty cool.
And he gave me this for free. And built it in front of me and gave me more clothes and cotton to build my own.
Dude, this guy sounds like a fucking hookup.
Dude, he's fucking badass.
Dude, he sounds awesome. He sounds like the homie to know.
Remember when I told you I go to Vancouver to get my shit?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I go because he works there. He works at Jocon Vape. Like when I told you, if you ever want to get one, let me know. I'll go to Will.
Dude, sounds pretty legit.
And I literally got his phone number today, too.
Dude, just sounds like a cool dude to hang out with, really.
Oh, dude, he's fucking hella chill. He fucking smokes weed and shit. Everything.
If anything, I just want to, like, know him, literally just to hang out with him, if anything.
He's fucking badass. Literally,
Yeah.
I didn't actually get to know that he actually likes RC cars. I said, yeah, it's better than my other hobby. He's like, what's that? I show him my RC. He's like, really, dude? You like RCs? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I have one too. I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't I know this sooner? Well, now if I ever fucking have time off and he has time off, I'm gonna fucking
Try to link up and...
I'm gonna take all fucking 3 of mine and go fucking hang out with him.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, he's my age. He's fucking 33.
Shit. Like, literally your peer. That's pretty dope.
Dude, he's fucking badass.
Dude, he sounds awesome. He sounds pretty
And he
legit.
told me if I ever have problems with this, building it, just take it to him. He'll do it for free. He literally showed me.
What are friends for? I know, I've seen...
look at the fucking...
Oh, damn, look at that little thing. That's pretty cool. It's got, like, a pretty cool design on there. I didn't even notice this until you just... That's pretty cool.
But
It's like a little skull that's on fire and shit. It's
But the
pretty
funny
cool.
thing is, his vapes are not tanked. They're all RDAs.
Huh.
He got one that literally, it's got anime on it.
Mhm.
It's fucking cool as fuck.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. I mean, he basically, the one he has, he built his battery for it.
Mhm.
Because you have to.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, fuck no. I ain't going into that detail. No, but the mod he had, he said was close to $1,500. And he literally has.
I didn't even think they could really get that insanely expensive. Like, 1,500?
They get more than that. If you
Oh
really,
my god, I don't even want to know that.
If you
Wow.
really want to get into the fucking, if you really want to get into prices, you can get anywhere from like $15 to $300 for an RDA. Yeah. He has a walk-in closet. A walk-in closet that literally he could build.
Well, I mean,
No,
we...
of nothing but vape. I'm serious. I literally asked him. I said, "Dude, how do you know about all this?" He's like, "I have a walk-in closet full of fucking vape."
And a party me shit. And party emoji, shit emoji. I'm assuming and a party me shit.
Anime shit.
And a party me shit. I don't even know. I'm just kind of litty as fuck and just like kind of bullshit now at this point.
You gotta realize, his roommate's here.
Anime. Well, honestly, like, I mean, as much as I kind of fuck with weeaboos a little bit, like, I actually kind of fuck with anime a little. Like, I mean, Beastars is a pretty cool anime. I know.
See, I have to.
Akira.
I'm gonna contradict you on this. Even though I grew up in the time of fucking anime, I don't like it.
I mean, generally, like, for me, it's mostly, like, the community. Like, the weeaboos and shit like that in certain animes,
no,
but...
weeaboos is more of the fucking people who fucking draw it out into the fucking factuation of, oh my god, I have to go to Comic-Con every fucking year. No, you fucking don't!
I mean, yeah, like, like, having, like, I can kind of get it, but...
I'm gonna piss some people off on the fucking chat right now.
Yeah, even for me, you're kind of throwing a little bit of a hot take, but...
I know, I'm not trying to piss you off.
I mean, you're not pissing me off. I mean, you're not at all. Like, it takes a lot to piss me off, just saying.
The one thing that pisses me off, furries.
I'm a furry! Oh, no! Uh-oh. Okay, that's a hot take. Okay.
But are you fully walking around every day and paws and a fucking tail?
Well, not all furries do that!
Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit because I've seen it.
Yeah, okay, there are definitely, look, I'm not going to say there are exceptions to the rule. That's why I said not all furries do that. That's why I said that specifically. There are definitely people that I think that are, like, a little too far.
I can't remember where it was, but I was watching something, it was on Facebook. They have, now, a mechanical tail.
That's actually fucking cool, though.
That you can buy.
That's awesome.
It wags.
That's cool.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool, but that's taken a little too far.
I would fucking have that, honestly. I mean, you know, that's kind of cool. Like, I mean, I wouldn't do it every fucking day, but if I was like, I don't know, if I'm going to like a bar and I'm feeling like a little extra spazazzy, I might. If I'm going,
I've done stupid shit going to a bar.
I mean,
okay, no, true story. I had a friend. His name's Billy. He lives in Cottage Grove right now.
Mm-hmm.
We went up to, God, like an hour away from Seattle.
This is such an interesting conversation.
He had a thing of quarters. We found quarters in his house. We started piling up. We're like, okay, well, how much is it gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, about $200. I was off by $200. We had $400 worth of quarters.
Damn.
The bet was, if I lost, I had to dress like a girl. That is the weirdest fucking weirdest fucking night of my life.
Cross-dressing?
You know what he did? He posted something on Craigslist.
Oh my god! What did he do? What was it?
My mom found out.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
You want to talk about an ass reaming?
Oh.
I got a call from my mom. She's like, oh, so you're a cross-dresser now. I went, oh, fuck, it's coming back.
Oh no, I gotta pause the music. We have to, oh my god.
We had so many fucking emails from fucking We had about 30 people. 30 people asking. I can make your wildest dreams come true.
Oh my god!
The only reason it got back to Verona, the only reason it got back to my hometown is because there was a guy from my hometown asking.
I feel so bad for laughing, but I can't help it.
I literally asked Billy, I said, Billy, did you post something on Facebook? Yeah. No, did you post something on Craigslist? Yes. You fucking dick, my mom found out!
Oh my god!
Dude, I just got a call from my fucking mom asking me if I'm a fucking cross-dresser. It's still the running joke that we can fucking say one fucking word and I can go, yeah, you're a dickhead, Billy. And he's like, yeah, why did you cross-dress, asshole? But check this out. This is the coolest thing. There was a girl that we were hanging out with that same day when we were going to the bar. You know what she did? Okay. She's in the front.
I need to like recover for a second.
If I can get a hold of him, if I can get a hold of him, I'll make you even laugh. I'll make you laugh until you fucking piss. I'll get pictures. I'm pretty sure he still has it.
Oh my god, I gotta fucking say them so. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, he took it to like the next level.
The lady at the bar, when I got my drink, she looked at me, she's like, I looked at her, I'm like, can I get a Jack and Coke? She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I lost the bet. She's like, it looks like it.
It looks like it.
I got completely drunk that night. It was great. But literally, it was funny because when we were going to the bar, the girl in the front seat literally told her, I said, I have to have skinny jeans. You know what she did?
Mm-hmm.
Took off her pants in the car.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, this is bullshit. I can't see. What the fuck?
You can't see. What the fuck?
I was single and I really wanted to fuck her. She was hot.
Damn.
Oh, I pissed. Okay.
Oh,
we
man.
stayed at her house one night because we were moving everything back from where he was living in Washington. I go behind her and hug her. Like, you know, boyfriend.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Boyfriend and girlfriend, but fucking friend version.
Right, yeah.
Dude, I pissed her boyfriend off so fucking bad. I pissed him off so goddamn bad. It was amazing. He literally was pissed off so much that he fucking left that night.
Damn, got cocked and pissed off and left. Damn.
Dude, she was hot. She was like this tall and fucking cute.
Damn.
But she had kids, so. That kind of threw me off. I'm like, yeah, I don't want kids. But no, if you still have pictures, I'll actually have them send me or something.
Oh my god. Oh, man, wow.
We had fun that night.
It sounds like it. Holy shit.
Except for the, my mom finding out.
Well, yeah, I imagine that was probably a fucking nightmare and a half.
Yeah, that was a nightmare and a half.
Oh, man.
Everybody in my hometown found out, too.
Oh.
That was even worse.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he kind of fucked you hard.
He did fuck me hard.
Oh.
And he kind of regretted it. He's like, dude, I'm so sorry I made you.
Dude, it's like, man, that got a little more out of hand than I thought. Damn.
Yeah.
Oof.
Tell me about it.
I actually kind of feel partially bad for laughing, but I can't help.
No, you don't.
I mean, there's a shot of Florida to it, but I kind of do. I feel bad for the overall, like, situation, but I can't help but fucking laugh to it. Oh my god.
You don't feel sorry about it. Shut the fuck up.
I kind of do, but...
You don't. You think it's fucking hilarious as fuck.
It is, but...
Had a buddy fucking me over. Yeah, right. Fuck you. You're good.
Oh my god, he doesn't believe me at all.
I don't. But that's part of family, right?
Yeah? Where did that ball cap go?
Everywhere.
Yeah, it went every... Oh, there it is. Wow. Sukov, get away from it. Don't eat a ball cap.
See? Clear your throat.
Eat it, Sukov. Eat that cloud.
He's the only
Little
dog I
bitch.
know that fucking does that.
Oh man, I feel like rejuvenated now that I like
usually
laughed
go
so
to my
hard.
girlfriend's on fucking Friday. Okay, no, not Friday, but Saturday.
Yeah.
She came and picked me up when I got off work. First thing we did, went to .com, because I can't remember why. Oh, I wanted to get a new tank. So I have a new tank for work, and this is for at home. Because I don't want to carry that bitch around all the time.
Well, yeah.
My juice. So we went to .com, I got a new tank. And we were talking about RDAs. For some ungodly reason. I don't know why. He's like, alright, come in. Tomorrow. Which is today. Or,
Yeah. Well, I guess technically. Well, no, still
it's not
today. Yeah, I did. I thought it was after midnight. It's not even midnight yet. 15 till.
He,
Fuck yeah.
I was talking to him about, I want to do a different tank.
Yeah.
He's like, alright, well, come in today. So I came in today. And he's like, so you saw it is? I said, yeah. I said, which one would be more...
You still want to do this?
Which would be more
Sounds
easier
sexual.
and to operate? He gave me this one.
I mean, it actually looks kind of
It's
fucking legit.
amazing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I kind of want to try it, actually.
It'll kill you. It'll kill you. Hold on.
Well, yeah, like lower it a little bit.
Oh,
Oh.
I overfilled it again.
Oh.
It was the second time I've done it. I overfilled it in my girlfriend's car too. It won't kill you if it's on 70. It's not the power that's gonna kill you. It's the fact that you don't do nicotine. You get more nicotine flavor with this.
Ah. Well, whatever.
Okay. Here. Hold on.
Are you going to lower it to like, what, 50 or something?
I can go as low as I want, really.
Well, I know you could, but... I mean, whatever you think is like the better adjustment in comparison to...
Do you want flavor or you want nicotine?
That doesn't matter. More, I guess flavor supposedly, but I guess copay no los dos.
Okay, you know I don't fucking speak Spanish, you fucking dick fuck.
Why not both? Copay no los dos. Copay no los dos is literally why not both.
55. Gonna kill you.
Not really.
Remember when you couldn't hit it at 50?
That was 55.
That was 55.
Well, it's a different shit. Like, it's a different setup, so...
It's not.
Well, I mean, the whole, like, fucking tank... Well, quote,
Okay.
tank, because it's a coil and wick and...
You know how usually you get a better flavor with the berry?
Mm-hmm.
You tasted a different flavor in this, right?
I mean, I taste the...
It's more of a flavor instead of a fucking... the way it is.
Well, I got the both.
Okay. Fuck you.
Still smelling. Yeah, it's still smoldering.
That's at 65.
Honestly, I feel like I coughed less with that.
Yeah, but you didn't take big things I did.
Well, it started to kind of burn on the tip of it, so... I didn't want to, like, burn my lip.
Hey,
Well, fancy.
it's a bigger cloud, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've noticed that the clouds I was thinking they were a little bigger, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Thick
when you do it
clouds.
off the other one,
Fake-nish.
if you did it off the other one, you'd cough more.
I've noticed that. Like, I coughed a lot less of that. Yeah.
And
A little bit at the start, but...
your mod that you have,
Mm-hmm.
you have an RDA, which is this,
But smaller?
but in your form. You know how you have the pod?
Mm-hmm.
They have a pod that's an RDA.
Oh.
Guess how much it is? 38 bucks.
Pretty cheap.
Will's actually buying the same one that you have
Uh-huh.
just to buy the RDA for it.
Damn.
The weird thing is, I actually want to ask you about this because my mom questioned me on this. I don't know why. You don't smoke cigarettes, but you make tobacco. Why?
It's like a little bit of a different high to it. Like, cause obviously nicotine in itself.
But I've also.
Because the thing is that like because nicotine and cannabis with THC, they hit different receptors. So, but if individually those receptors are hit, you're
you kind of get the head high and then the body high.
Well, basically, like if both receptors are going on, like your brain basically kind of does like a quick little like. Not like overdrive, but because both receptors are being hit, it, like, stimulates very rapidly for an initial period of time of like, whoa, like a...
That shit you have, can you guess what it is?
Weed?
What kind?
Weed? I don't know.
That's not store-bought.
Homegrown?
Yeah.
I figured that.
And it's not indica.
Sativa?
It's sativa.
I figured that, too, because it gets me high.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. You want to know why?
Because it's good.
You have to pause it because I can't say anything.
Well, I mean, you don't have to, like...
My mom's friend.
Yeah, a buddy of a buddy, basically.
No. No, literally pause this because...
Well, I mean, you don't have to fucking, like,
Okay, well, I can elaborate. Let's say I go home and I'm still a smoker. I can go home, ask my mom, hey mom, can I get more?
If she has basically somebody that grows it.
You literally ask my mom every time that she comes out. Do you need
I mean,
some
that's
more?
not necessarily like, I mean...
No, but this is like a fat hookup. Like every time
Yeah, I mean, like, because homegrown is legal. I mean, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing, like, necessarily, like, illegal or, like...
My mom can go to her friend and every
Like,
time,
I mean,
every time she goes out there, he asks her. "Do you need
Yeah,
more
like,
weed?"
before I was buying it myself, like, basically, it was either my uncle, before he passed, I was... basically chaperoning him, or my friend Logan, he home grows it, or at least it has in the past, and get it from him.
After anymore, you got a fucking bag of it.
At least for a while.
That's probably going to last you about 2 months.
I mean, maybe not necessarily.
That's gonna last you.
This is gonna last a fucking while.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
yeah.
you can stock up your money and save it for.
That's what That's what. Especially right now. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Well,
like.
I think that's why you asked me when it was gonna be here.
Yeah, because I knew there was like some extra financial shows coming up, but also I just kind of, at least at that time, I knew it was short, but I was able to figure it out anyway before he came back, so it was not a big deal on that. It was just mostly like the financial shit, because I knew it's like, all right, I need to try to budget. It's like, so I was more like thinking about that type of shit, and just kind of thinking of options at that point when I was asking. It's like, wait, so he says this about like mysterious random weed that was discovered.
Yes.
When you returning? It's like, all right,
Wednesday.
Yeah, it was like, damn, all right. I'll have to, plan ahead, in accordance to such, which I was able to figure out and make it work.
Well, you had to work too.
Well, yeah, exactly. At least, especially.
Like, I have a present for you. What do you have?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I honestly didn't know how much you were talking about, but when you throw me this fucking bag, I was like, ah!
My mom.
I was like, God damn!
When my mom threw me the bag, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? She's like, no, this is what I have. I'm gonna give it to Andrew. I'm like, okay.
I kind of feel like I'm indebted to her a little bit now because of that.
You're not.
What the hell?
She didn't smoke that much.
Ah!
You wanna know something funny? If I want to go home, I can smoke anything I want.
I still...
And not out of a bong or a pipe.
Joints?
No. Pens.
Edibles? Oh, pens.
Pens.
Oh.
Those two.
Oh.
And if I want to... Actually, if I was still smoking, she was going to give me one.
Shit. But obviously
Think about
because...
this big.
Damn.
I'll get the website. And I'll give you the website.
Shit.
You go on there, dude. They're like... I mean, her pen was like $50.
Damn.
And it was shipped to her house.
Oh, so lovely. If
But-
only that could happen nationwide and eventually exported
you can have it
internationally.
sent. She lives in Oregon, you dumbass.
Well, I know. You can have it sent, from inside the state and stuff like that. I mean, like, countrywide and shit like that. Like, you can...
Well, knowing you'll probably get a small one, so you don't have to come back home.
Yeah.
But then I realized, you have that.
God, he is knocked out. Look at this little baby. That is not a baby. That is a baby. Oh my God, look at him.
Fuck you all, I'm trying to sleep, dickheads.
He's just...
But the funny thing is...
He just sighed and just like, ugh.
Remember my blue tank I had? Remember my blue tank?
Yeah.
That was on this? I gave it to Sarah.
Oh, didn't you not tell me that a while back? Oh.
No, I got a new tank.
Well, yeah, I know that.
And I gave her my blue one today with my green crack. So I don't have my green crack anymore. I have rainbow.
Ah.
I have two.
Oh, he wants to follow him. He wants to see where you went.
This is gonna throw you for a loop. Does that look black? Does that look black?
I can't really tell from here.
Does that look black?
I mean, at least on the initially, but I think it looks like it's supposed to be like clear. And it's
Oh no, sorry, wrong tank.
wrong tank.
Wrong tank.
Yeah, because this is clear. Ooh, is that like a Mayan calendar? What is that? That's kind of cool. I just kind of zoned in right on that. I can't tell if it's like a Mayan calendar or some shit, but it looks kind of cool. Well, let me try to get the juice away from it. Okay, I can't really do that, but okay. There's like a face on it, but it kind of looks like a Mayan calendar that's around it. There's another one on the other side. There's two. Looks pretty dope. but I can't tell if it's like meant to be like a calendar, like a Mayan calendar that's like with a dude in the center of it, or what. It kind of reminds me of like some South American like indigenous like aesthetic though, which is pretty fucking legit. Like, honestly, like, Southern American, like, especially, like, indigenous, like, well, I guess, maybe not necessarily ancient, but, like, pre-colonial, like, type of culture and shit is actually, like, really kind of fucking cool. At least when it comes to, like, the art and stuff like that. Like, I actually have, I remember at the Ross Perot Art and Science Museum, there was, like, at least at the time, a Maya exhibit. And I got, like, this kind of cool little Mayan sculpture that they have, like, for sale after. You can, you know, kind of like a souvenir type of thing. Well, it was actually made in Peru, so it was, like, kind of legit, like, a hand-carved type of thing. But, I mean, just kind of that general type of aesthetic, you know, culturally is actually pretty fucking cool. It's, like, a part of it is, like, really blocky, but at the same time, it's, you know, there's, like, a lot of curvature and, like, kind of a lot of vast colorfulness to it, too, as well, because especially we could think about a jungle, like, it's not just, you know, a lot of lush green, but especially with, like, flowers and different insects and animals and shit like that, like, there's all sorts of vast color within a jungle, so it's just, like, I mean, there's also, like, a lot of different, like, colors that kind of pop with it, too, a little bit, and it's pretty cool.
It's in my pocket.
It was in your pocket the entire time, damn. Oh, it was kind of the same design. I was kind of talking about the little design that...
Yeah, they changed it.
Well, no, they're kind of the same.
Yeah, the new ones they changed.
They kind of look like a Southern American, like, Mayan kind of looking designs.
No, it looks like a guy who's...
Well, no, like, that's what I mean. It looks like a dude, but, like, some of the aesthetic of the design around it, like, the circle around it and stuff, kind of looks like Mayan or Aztec or something like that. Or, like, Aztec-y and shit. Weeaboo Power Hour of Host Ignore Husky. I mean, talking about, like, Southern America, that's not Weeaboo. That's, like... Mayaboo or Aztecaboo. I don't know what that would be called. So you're saying, okay, now I have both of them in my hands, so now, okay, it's the green one,
When
right?
I first saw that, I thought it was black in the store. It's actually silver.
Oh, you mean like for the actual,
When it was sitting in the case, at the...
Oh, you mean like the actual, like, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is black and this is, yeah, that's silver. It's like a dark silver.
When I was looking at it in the store...
It's like a dark gray type of silver, yeah.
It, so.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't need to keep it.
No, when it was in the case, it looked black.
Huh. Probably just kind of lighting, maybe.
Yeah.
Somehow I got like a flake of weed in my eye. What the fuck? Okay, I got it.
Yeah, every 3 or 4 posts, actually. He says that you go through more juice, but you get the flavor and the hit. Plus the whole gigantuous.
Kind of want more alcohol. So you're hiding it? You're like, nope. Well, yeah, I'm not. You keep yours. You need to catch up, if anything. You need to catch up more than anything, boy. Tell you what. I'm over here with my 6.5 percentages with my strawberry. Well, and good for you. Good for you.
You really need to meet Will.
I mean, sounds pretty legit anyway. What's funny is that I actually kind of knew Will back in the day, but like within our friend group, we kind of fell out because of also kind of a lot of different reasons. I know if Ripcity's still on, he knows who I'm talking about. We at least he kind of. Ripcity's Stefan. Yeah. But yeah, so like, yeah, but he was like, Man, back in the day, like, he was kind of a... Who? Will. You know what I'm talking about? Bill Clinton Will? Yeah, he nicknamed him Bill Clinton, but yeah, like, I mean... Who was... Yeah, the vocalist, you know, that was part...
You gotta realize
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Will, yeah. Oh, Will, yeah, now you know who I'm talking about.
Well, you guys
Because he knows the Will, and I'm kind of good old Bill Clinton, yeah.
Good old Bill Clinton.
Yeah, that's what, at least me and Stefan nicknamed him, yeah. He was honestly, from what I've heard, he's actually gotten clean, because I forgot what it was, but... I forgot if it was either meth or H, but, like, he got into, you know, some shit, and honestly, like, you know, there was actually a few punk shows that I even remember going to with him, where he was, like, fucking, like, sloshed out and shit, and there was actually one time where, there was this truck that we nicknamed the Black Magic Mazda, because it was a Mazda truck, but we nicknamed it the Black Magic Mazda, it's just a Mazda, yeah, it was just, like, a little coupe truck that, you know, that had, like, a little... nice long flatbed in the back of it, and we had so many fucking adventures in that thing. But basically, like, there was actually one punk show where me and my friends, I think, were wondering where he went, and we're like, hey, let's go, you know, and I think at one point we're like, hey, you know, let's go grab some bud, I think, because we wanted to, like, you know, roll a joint or something, you know, from the truck. So we went to go over there, and we found him just, like, half knocked out, soaking wet, because it was kind of raining that day, so the flatbed was all wet a little bit. Just, like, knocked out from, too much alcohol, just in the back of the truck, just sprawled. And we're just like, oh, fuck, bro. We were all like, oh, shit, he could probably, you know, suffer from hypothermia and die out here, bro. Like, and we were just like, shit, we were gonna, like, you know, we had a few towels, funny enough, like, in the truck and shit, so we, like, tried to get his wet clothes off and get him in the truck and just like, yo, bro, like, you need to, like, you know, warm up and have these dry clothes on you and fucking, like, like, you know, just kind of recruit, bro. And it was just like, and it was like kind of one of the more lower points of it, and at least it was like shortly after that, at least for me, I kind of fell out in contact with him. And then at least lately, from what I understand, the last thing specifically I heard, he was like out in Gresham and actually rehabbed, and is actually working with like a nonprofit program when it comes to trying to help disenfranchised like teens and young adults, and you know, when it comes to the same shit that he kind of came through. So, and I think he recently, I heard there was, through the grapevine, I think he moved somewhere else, and is, I think, you know, still like, you know, relatively doing okay and pretty good, but you know, but it's been actually kind of a while since we met him, but all in all, he's actually, you know, especially how I remember, he was always a really cool dude. And there was like this, like, and there's actually a few YouTube videos if you can search for it, but like Hydro Lydian, where he was the vocalist for that, so you can at least kind of like hear, you know, who it might have been. Let's see if I can even find it. Dude, this is straight up going into like fucking, oh my god, I found it. This is straight up going into like fucking high school shit right here.
Why do you guys stop your band?
Well, it was kind of a high school type of thing, so it wasn't me that was a part of it. I actually only cameoed one of their songs, but that was for like the last part, because at the time my friend Tyler was a Christian, so he didn't feel comfortable saying as the last part of the lyrics where the song, I actually remember it was America's a country, not a goddamn company, America's a country, not a goddamn company, and that was the last part of the song. And my friend Tyler at the time, because being Christian, did not feel comfortable saying goddamn, so I was the one that filled in and cameoed a little bit. And I did like 3 different recordings where I was like, nee, and I was like, nee, and then went, nee, you know, did that shit. And honestly, at the time, it was a little low-key kind of cringe. But, like, I mean, back in, you know, now, if I kind of honed it in and practiced a little, it probably could sound way better for you. Like, if the song was actually kind of remastered in a way, it probably actually would kick ass. But at the time,
I have no more beer. Why are you trying to pick them up?
because I want to see if there's droplets left, to be frank. But there ain't.
There's more beer in the fridge.
There's only like 3 left, and I was saving those for you.
Drink them.
Well, god damn it, I'm gonna be right back then, damn
Or
it.
go get the sweet revenge.
Have you had any of that yet?
No, probably not.
Have some!
We don't have any cranberry juice.
I'll get some tomorrow then, damn it!
We have no cranberry juice.
I'll get that tomorrow then, damn it!
Fine, then we'll drink it tomorrow. Drink the rest of my fucking...
I'm having the ciders at least.
I don't care, you can have the ciders.
I'm not done touching that sweet ranch until tomorrow so I can get some cranberry juice.
If you open one, I at least have to try it, because I haven't tried it.
Well, here you go.
No, you have to open it, because I'm not going to rip it one.
Well,
I've been drinking my Angry Orchard.
well, here.
Hold on!
Whoa, bitch!
Fuck you!
Well, buy me a drink for. Well, yeah, never mind.
Ha!
Ha! Fuck! Damn it! I can't say that. Shit. Well, too late. I already did. Huh? At least for me, when I was sober, I was like, eh. But once I started drinking it more, I started liking it more. That's how I felt about it.
Tastes like water. That's bad.
Water?
Yeah. Tastes like water.
Well, I mean, it tastes like
Tastes like
pineapple.
water with a pineapple taste.
I mean,
I don't taste
initially,
the alcohol.
yeah. I mean, honestly, initially, I at least when I was sober, I first did, and I was like, I'm not too sure about it. But you see, you also had a little bit too. Yeah. So now at this point, now it's just gonna be pineapple juice, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Cause honestly, like after the first, like halfway through the first one, I was like,
Ugh.
this actually is like pineapple juice. Dumb blonde beer. No, it's specific
No, it's-
pineapple apple cider.
Yes.
Two Towns cider.
Which...
It's the same company that I just drank from this.
Well, you've got to realize...
This is just a taller can.
Those... I got from my mom. They've been sitting in her garage
For
like 2 weeks.
Oh, they ain't gonna like, increase in alcohol percentage because of that.
No, if they were there for a year, then yeah.
Well, yeah, if they were there for a year, yes.
But literally, my mom...
Shit, a more base version of Ace?
No. Tastes better.
Well, base, it would be better.
I don't like Ace. Ace is too much.
Well, no,
Ace has
he's saying a more based version of Ace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ace has way too much fucking pineapple flavor.
I mean, I like Ace, but yeah, in a way, this is like a slightly better version.
My mom, I bought her Ace.
I guess I have to taste them side by side to really truly compare.
I've had Ace a long time ago, and it's way too pineapple.
I mean, I've had Ace, and more recently, like about maybe, I think the last time I tried it was probably maybe like less than a year ago, and
tone it down.
I mean, I'm inebriated right now, so I mean, it's not going to be a true, like, accurate depiction, but I would say it's probably, like, similar to this, but, I mean, it's kind of a slightly stronger pineapple, but not, like, by too much.
Well,
I mean...
2 Towns is fucking Oregon grown.
Yeah, I don't know about Ace, but I know 2 Towns for sure is, yeah.
2 Towns is Oregon-based brew.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, like, I like a lot of Oregon-based brews in general, anyway.
You like breweries, don't you?
Oh, craft? Yeah. I have, like, a stock in Eastside Brewery. Like, yeah, they have their own independent stock, yeah.
Well, you shouldn't do that one. There's one in Washington.
Well, I mean, if they have their own independent, like, their own stock, yeah, I'll probably put, like, $1 or $2 in it.
Like, literally, you can go to the brewery and see all the beer they make.
I think Eastside, like, I know Elysian, I think in Seattle, when we went to the Elysian Brew, and they have, like, a little, like, bar, restaurant type of thing going on there. We went there, and, yeah, they have the same thing.
But this is like a small brewery, and they just... make all their stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Elysian is a kind of a small brew. I mean, Portland has the same shit too. Like, I mean, there's a lot of, especially in the Pacific Northwest, just in general, like
We grew up
Oregon,
in
Washington, even to some extent Idaho.
No, we're not the beer capital. We're fucking the wine capital. Fucking,
Oh, because the Willamette Valley, because of all the grape.
The fucking
Yep,
grapes.
yep. Yeah, we're definitely, especially in the U.S. Yep.
Oh God. You can literally go to the fucking wine.
Like, yeah, like
you can go to the
driving down the Willamette Valley, like if it ain't cows, it's fucking grapes.
You could literally go to where the Willamette Valley is and go to their vineyard and fucking try all the wine they make.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's something I've wanted to do for the longest time.
Dude, I want to go to like one of the fucking winery vineyards in fucking Willamette Valley because, oh man, especially when it's like fresh from there. Oh god, I bet it's so good.
Oh yeah.
I know Honeywood is an Oregon-based winery that doesn't do just wine, like grape wine, but they do other fruits too. Like they have like a plum wine, like a mixed berry wine, a pear, a peach, fucking like.
I know this is.
They got all sorts, and all of them are so good. A raspberry Honeywood wine, oh my god, it's so good.
I know this is kind of fucking cliche, but everybody who lives in the state does it. I want to go to Tennessee.
Where?
Tennessee.
Earlier, my friend Ripsy was just talking about how, like, they're, you know, with their whole felony thing and shit. Well, but
I don't want to go there for that.
Well, obviously, yeah, I wouldn't go there for that either.
The reason I want to go?
Nashville?
No.
Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
That I should have figured.
I
Yeah.
want to go there just to buy
Because from what
3 bottles.
From what I understand, also, like, the actual factory where Jack Daniels is made, like, if you take a tour, like, the actual factory is technically in a dry county, but when you take the samples, that's a county over to a non-dry county.
The reason I want to go? Original.
Kind of a fun loophole.
Original.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee honey. Tennessee fire.
Ooh.
Almost equivalent to some.
Dude, the honey was probably phenomenal.
Oh my god.
Dude, honey whiskey in general is phenomenal, especially for like a hot toddy. Like, I mean, you don't even really need, you could just add more honey to it and just add like extra to that shit. Oh god.
You know how I like Pepsi, right? You know how Pepsi's really sugary, right?
Yeah.
Put it with Tennessee honey. Oh my god. It was fucking
You know what's funny?
amazing.
At least when it comes to honey whiskey, when I mix Dr. Pepper with it, it has like almost like a caramel flavor to it. Like, remember when you had that honey whiskey and shit before that all got
My
consumed?
Tennessee honey?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Tennessee honey, yeah. Like,
You liked the Tennessee honey, or not? No, it
was in that little flask.
Wild turkey.
Yeah, wild turkey.
Wild turkey. You like the wild turkey?
Yeah, the honey wild turkey. Yeah, with Dr. Pepper, that straight up had like a very strong caramel flavor to it.
You
Like,
still owe me a bottle.
I do I?
You owe me a bottle of Southern Comfort.
I can hook you. I mean, probably not.
I don't care when you get it. You just owe me a bottle of Southern Comfort.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
I just remembered you finished my Southern honey. My Southern Comfort.
I know. I just realized. I just remember this too. You know, honestly, now that we just are talking about it, I remember it too. And now, you know what? I want to make sure it's in my brain.
It was kind of one of those things. You're like, I need to get drunk. Southern Comfort.
Oh yeah. I think I remembered that night. I think it was just one of those rough work nights where I was just like, "Fuck this day. I need something. I don't."
And you had your money. You're like, "Hey, I need something." I'm like, "Southern Comfort in the garage."
Yeah,
Okay,
I think I
I'll be
remember
back.
that. Yeah.
But if you really want to be cool, buy me a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Honestly, yeah. If anything, I would just.
I would literally go for Jack. I really don't care.
Like, honestly, like, I've been meaning to get some Reka, some Icelandic vodka.
Is that the stuff your dad drinks?
No, he drinks some other shit. Like, he drinks some,
Start
like...
with a K.
I don't know what the fuck he drinks, but honestly, it's like, I know at least in the past, he had, like, this, like, local, vodka that's, like, Mount Hood something or whatever the fuck. And honestly, that shit is straight fucking trash. It's so gross. It's
Why I would go with fucking...
Like, honestly, it's just, like, I
would rather go with Sky or fucking Smirnoff.
Okay, so next time, so when I hook you up, I'm definitely getting Reka, because Icelandic vodka is so fucking good.
I can't drink vodka.
Just,
I can't.
even one?
Even one.
Really?
Bad memory.
I can get that. Yeah, speaking of the devil. Speaking of the devil, he comes walking in.
He's alive.
He is. He was alive. Hey. Oi. Oi.
Old man.
What?
Yes. What's the vodka you used to drink?
That's not even what I was gonna ask, but I guess that too. I'm just making sure we're confirmed for Wednesday. That's all, but that too, I guess.
Yeah, as far as I know. Hopefully I'll have money by then.
Well, even
By
then, I'll pitch in a couple
Yeah.
bucks for gas
If I
anyway.
get paid, you get paid Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
And also, I'm gonna make
Whatever
sure.
on me getting to the
And also, I'm gonna make sure you get gas anyway. Like Jesus Christ.
Well, I figured we could make a pact. I was mystified just much.
That's why I want to make. Yeah, I'll make sure you have gas. Like we're getting it before we leave on Wednesday, and if hopefully before then too. But yeah,
What's the vodka you drink?
he's wondering because we were like chit chatting, bullshitting, but
Beer and liquor.
yeah.
Usually the cheapest stuff.
That's what I mean. Like that's why. Yeah, because back in the day, you used to drink that like Mount Hood, whatever the fuck, and that
Good
shit
River.
was.
Oh, I can't drink that anymore. That is nasty.
That's what I mean, yeah, and I was telling him it's literally utter fucking trash. It really is. It's like, I swear, it's like fucking, like,
Why don't you drink like Smirnoff?
I mean, there's like the meme of how alcohol is poison, but that was not just poison via alcohol, that was just like poison via like chemical warfare or some shit. Like, I mean, God, Hood River was fucking, I don't even know what.
Yeah, Hood River Vital Fluid.
Why don't you drink like Sky or Smirnoff? You ever had Sky?
Probably, I don't know.
Probably, I don't know, that's...
Oh no, sorry, it's not Sky. It's Grey Goose.
What? Why is that?
I don't think it's kind of pretty good.
Grey Goose is really good. People talk about it. They have different flavors you can buy, like whipped cream.
I mean, if he has the extra money, I know Reka, like, you know, because especially Iceland basically sold us on that shit.
Cash, we'll get Reka.
Yeah.
Really good bite.
How much is that a bottle?
At the mall, at the local liquor store just right around the corner, that's like for the smaller ones, it's about like
For the fifth, it's like $20.
yeah, and then for the big bottles,
The half gallon, that's, you know, like this size. It's
yeah, it's about this size. It's about like
35 or 40, depending.
yeah, they usually, honestly, every time I've been there, they always have a sale on either the small or the big ones. And usually the big ones, if they're on sale, are like 32 something, and the smaller ones are usually on sale for like 15, because they're usually like 20, either like 20 or 30 or something like that.
40, something
Yeah, like every now and then they'll be on sale, and when they're on sale, it's a fucking good deal. But, I mean, when they're not, it's a little like, but it's still worth it in my opinion, because it's good shit.
Well, if it's on...
Like the
It
first...
was on sale until recently, the, what's it? Burnett's.
Oh fuck, Burnett's.
Oh,
Fuck Burnett's, that's cheap shit.
doesn't your dad drink Grand Popatov or whatever it's called?
Well, I can't afford
Popatov?
Shit.
I don't think so. Maybe he has in the past, but...
Potters. Something
Potters?
like $10.
I mean, there's like... Yeah, I don't like...
Sorry.
Honestly, when it comes to liquor, I can't do bottom shelf. I have to at least do mid. At least. Like, and honestly,
My Jack Daniels is mid-show.
yeah, Jack is mid. Like, Captain Morgan's mid. Like, Reka is definitely...
Oh.
Reka is at least either lower high shelf or upper mid shelf.
I have to make you my tea.
Explain. What is this tea?
It'll taste like water and you'll get you drunk fuck.
I love it already.
Jim Beam.
Ooh.
Peach.
Peach?
Peach. Jim Beam peach.
Yes.
With Lipton peach tea.
You just sold me instantly.
Fucking amazing.
Fucking give me that now.
Oh no, literally, I'll give you one. You won't taste the alcohol at all.
Oh, give
It
me.
gets you fucking
I want one
wrong.
now.
I literally have like 3 of them.
I do bottom shelf tequila. Why?
I would
Grand
do
Pop Off is
Mexican.
spelling. I know the Grand Pop Off. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, like honestly, I can't do lower shelf because honestly.
Bavarian Coke's good.
Eh.
Instead of regular rum. It was like 50 cents more.
If I do what I usually do, I do Jack and
Grand
Coke.
Pop. Oh, I
But
read that.
it's,
Jack and Coke is my favorite.
yeah, that's I used to like.
Oh, Jack Coke is like traditional,
Yeah,
like
it's
whiskey.
fucking-
Way traditional.
Yeah.
You want to know how to take the bite out of it? Diet Coke.
I thought it was like the cherry grenadine in it.
You take Diet Coke and drink it, and it takes the bite away.
Nice.
Oh, bottom shelf day. Oh, mid shelf. Evan Williams. No, that's bottom shelf, isn't it? Evan?
Yeah, I believe so. It's not that great.
It tastes like shit.
Wild turkey.
He's a little
I cannot
boy.
drink wild
So
turkey.
cute.
I drank too much of that one time. Got sick as a dog.
Whoa. Where'd that
I
mean
was
go?
just about
You
a dead
drink.
turkey.
You drink it.
I can't because I don't
My
like
last-
hard liquor much, and I can't justify
That was
taking a
wild
loan to
turkey.
pay for it. Hilariously, the best Baileys I've ever had is bottom shelf. I mean, fair enough. I mean, if I'm gonna get liquor, at least for me, I at least want something that's gonna at least be tasteful or at least like somewhat quality, and
That I had.
that's why
Wild turkey.
I want at least mid shelf. Even if I have to fork over like an extra $5 to $10, I mean that's fine to me.
Some of those.
I mean, I at least want something that
Oh, Mad About 2020.
I think it's called Saint Bernard's. Saint Bernard's.
No, I've got.
I gotta take a piss
When I
real
bought a
quick.
bottle, I
Enjoy
bought-
their conversation.
Fuck you.
Well, I have to pee.
No, I had I don't buy bottom shelf shit. When I buy either medium or top shelf. Because I can't drink cheap liquor. Cheap liquor is just.
Yeah, it's well, vodka doesn't smell on your breath very bad, and
Some do, some don't.
the difference between all vodkas pretty much taste the same. The difference is the next morning. The cheap
Yeah.
shit, you wake up feeling like crap, but the good shit, you wake up feeling fine.
That's why you should do Smirnoff or Grey Goose. They're about medium shelf, but you can get different flavors. It's kind of like me when I do my vapes. When I do my vapes, I do flavor. I don't do straight tobacco. Like,
Although I found what was the name of that? It's like Portland or Oregon vodka or something. Which isn't bad, and then plus I like instead of getting a 750 liter fifth, they give you the whole liter fifth.
no, when I don't do vodka anymore. I do Jack, Southern Comfort, or Wild Turkey. But the one I haven't had in a long time is Jim Beam Peach. That one was really good. Oh, you buy a gallon of Lipton peach tea and peach Jim Beam, and it's just so good. Oh, you see you're smoking less,
Yeah.
which is good.
How's this gonna go look for you?
Bandito.
I know!
Bandito.
What?
The sweet baby. The king. Yes.
Because I gotta get kids fed.
The little boy.
Hey, man, though.
Not the
Luckily,
baby.
I noticed that we were out of food.
Well,
Oh.
Wednesday or Thursday, I get paid.
Mm.
Or the fucking service in my account.
Oh, the sweet baby. The little chungus. Yes.
Cats I can
They're all dead. I've been abandoned.
parts, right?
You've all abandoned me.
Go get a bunch of tuna.
Wow. Shame on them all. Oh, sweeto the bandito. You're just a good boy. You're just a good boy, bandito. Yes. Who's a good boy? Zukov, are you blocking the way for Bandit? Zukov, come here, baby. Bandito, you silly boy. Alright. Zukov, come here. Transition of the boys. Zukov, get over. Come here. You know, fuck you. If you're gonna get swiped in, bitch. Okay, well, I guess you decided against that. Good. Wow, they all abandoned me. Shame. For shame. Wow, the first thing I see on YouTube's notifications. Biden sends U.S. troops to Somalia. It's as if the pullout to Afghanistan was just literally moving pawns on a chessboard. I wonder who could have saw that coming. Curious me is curious indeed. Oh, pull it out of Afghanistan just to ensure that there's troops in Somalia. I'm sure Black Hawk Down 2.0 Electric Boogaloo ain't gonna happen either. Definitely not. I was waiting for the headline, Canada sends troops to America to stabilize this shithole. I would fucking unironically welcome that. I don't even give a fuck. I would actually be a fucking collaborator with the Canadian government to, like, I don't even give a fuck. I actually would unironically welcome that shit. Like, if Canada and Mexico formed an alliance in both, like, invaded the United States in, like, you know, Operation America Freedom, like, as Canada and fucking Mexico joined together, I will collaborate with that government, like, 1000%. I don't even give a fuck. Like, dude, do you know how quick I would just, like, be, you know, a fucking, like, rebel fighter for that shit? I'm already set to go, as you know. Like, I'm already ready to go, baby. Let's go. You know, like, shit. Like, I mean, fuck. I would, dude, in a heartbeat, son. God, like, let it happen. Canada, Trudeau. Like, Trudeau, become an imperialist just for America, and maybe I might, you know, like, you know, let you slide a little bit. I don't know who, like, what is it, AMLO? I know that's, like, his acronym. Like, is he still leading Mexico? Yo. Like, you know, hook up with Trudeau, see what you can figure out. Like, I mean, you know, come on now. God, man, you just teased me with, like, the greatest time ever, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. What the fuck, man? Because do you know how much the South would, like, immediately secede? You know, be like, this fucking Western American Northern government has failed us and has allowed this fucking nations of our fucking goddamn, you know, motherfucking bullshit, you know, letting these imperialists invade us and literally now declare war on us. We're seceding. We're going to declare war on all three and do a free-for-all, bitch. Like, I mean, you know these motherfuckers be doing some shit. Zukov, get over here. Elmo's kind of shitty, though. Same with Trudeau. Has he actually turned kind of shitty? Like, what is he... Honestly, elaborate a little bit, because, you know, at least when I first initially heard about him, he actually kind of sounded based. Is he actually kind of turned shitty? Oh, man. Come on. Why can't we have nice things at least once? Like, even, like... we can't have nice things. We just can't. This is always kind of shitty. Never did much is and is a COVID idiot. No, he is. Oh man. Well, it was all talk, but it didn't change anything. Considering that, like, I haven't really heard how Mexico has improved, you know what? Fair enough. I kind of see where you're, yeah, man. He Obama'd Mexico. He was Mexico's Obama. Man, what a weasel. Fuck it. God, what a piece of shit. Mexico's Obama. Well, you know what? Why doesn't he, like, do the Mexico Obama equivalent of fucking doing some, like, extra rack of freedom to America, goddammit? Like, motherfuck. You just teased me of a good time with that premise initially, and now I just really want it. Because, yeah, they might be shitty, but goddamn, they're better than us. I guess legal marijuana also, at least Trudeau had that going for him. Well, I thought he wasn't. Like, honestly, I thought he was, like, pretty vocal about being supportive of it. Like, I remember, like, a couple years back, I thought he was actually legitimately in favor of it. I mean, I don't know now at this point. I mean, when it comes to the marijuana issue, I honestly, I don't know now. I mean, I thought, at least, at least initially, I thought he was more in favor of it. But, I mean, I guess not. I mean, considering, I guess Mexico hasn't legalized it yet. But still, it's just like, I mean, a part of me kind of would assume that, I don't know, like, goddamn, man, he literally Obama'd Mexico. He literally did an Obama on Mexico. He Obama'd Mexico to, like, the nth degree. Without, like, the hardcore imperialism, I guess. But Jesus Christ, man. Why can't, like, leftists have at least one thing? Like, even around here with, like, the 5th Congressional District of Oregon, like, we can't have one fucking thing. Like, I know our homeboy Metal T was, like, hitting us up about it, but, I mean, even he's honestly getting a little, like, gets too far with it. I, at least, was trying to get in a Telegram chat, try to talk him down a little bit, and I think I helped. But, I mean, you know, like, because honestly, like, he really goes to the extreme of shit, and it's like, holy fuck. I mean, I even mentioned in the Telegram chat, it's like, hey, as a leftist, I'm used to losing, so it's like, when it comes to even the victories that we do have, just know that it's going to be the same tactics regardless. And so they're going to try to do the same shit, and at least luckily for Jamie McLeod-Skinner, I think her lead, especially initially, is so far ahead, even with the cheating and the bullfuckery that Schrader and his fucking campaign is trying to do. I don't think he's going to win. That's why he's trying to do this, because he's fucking scared, and he knows that he's about to lose his shit, and he doesn't want that. So he's doing literally anything and everything possible, financially and otherwise, to stop that. And he knows he's fucked. Because honestly, like, at least, you know, when it comes to the local shit here, you know, that I'm talking about, like, he ain't gonna make it. Like, I don't see how he's gonna make that up, even with cheating. Like, I don't really see how he's going to be able to make up such a margin. Like, what is he, like, the last time I saw was, like, 39.5 or some shit versus, like, 60.8. You know, 60.8 being for McLeod-Skinner. That's Cecily and Schrader is the Trumper County Clerk who, oh, yeah, Sherry Hall. Yeah, and honestly, I do agree with you. Yes, and she's also at fault with this. Because, honestly, I think it's a little bit of both. Because she allowed the Schrader campaign to go in an hour early to some of these, you know, fucking vote counting shit and fuck with it a little bit. And who knows what the fuck they did within that hour increment, at least initially. So they're, you know, like, she's definitely at fault, but the Schrader administration and their campaign is also at part fault at this too. They're both at fault, I think. Like, this weird Trumper Sherry Hall bitch, like, she's at fault. I think Schrader's campaign is at fault. I think both of them are. And the fucking corporate interests that back both of their fucking asses. election system from within. Yeah, and, you know, as much as I think, you know, our friend Mentalty goes a little extreme with it, he is correct. This is fucking voter fraud. What he's, you know, like, this, what is going on right now, at least with our, with my fucking district, is voter fraud. Like, 100%. Like, absolutely. And, you know, like, I mean, at least, like I said, you know, our homeboy, like, he's a little extreme with it, but he is right. It is voter fraud. That's what's going on. Like, Sherry Hall is trying to fucking fraudulate the entire fucking vote and undermine the entire system, if anything, hopefully to try to get a Republican-style candidate, you know, to potentially win against, you know, the lame duck fucking Schrader and shit. That's the idea in her mind. I guarantee it. And, you know, and honestly, even with this type of shit, like I was saying from initially, I don't think it's necessarily going to work. Like, I mean, Jamie McLeod Skinner's popularity, you know, outside of, unfortunately, Clackamas County, outside the exception of Milwaukee, I personally think, like, she has legitimately, like, a pretty decent amount of support. I mean, it's not, like, all the way there entirely, but, like, this is the first time in a long fucking time that this district has actually seen a legitimate candidate with actual fucking backing get this close against Schrader. So, you know, it's like, I mean, you know, even though it's still kind of up in the air, like, you gotta take it where it counts. And she, you know, as much as, like, even on a national scale, she's been pretty, you know, like, this whole thing is quiet as fuck. I mean, this entire type of shit is, you know, like, another example of the whole DNC fucking facade, of the whole Democratic facade against, being fundamentally against progressives and actual Democrats, you know, at least especially by ideology, outside of, you know, by name, that are trying to enact and push this type of shit. Because, you know, when it comes to not just by name, but also by legislation and how she enacts when it comes to at least like an FDR-style Democrat, Jimmy McLeod Skinner is exactly who the fuck, you know, that type of person is. She just is. And honestly, I'm actually very glad that there are some independent outlets like Secular Talk and the Human Report that have actually talked about her a little bit, because it does bring her whole race to national scale, and that impacts me. And I love that shit. It's like, and knowing that she could fucking make it, I mean, it just shows that what direct action can do. This is what direct action is about. To eventually get people like Jamie McLeod Skinner to an ability to have somebody worth a fuck to vote for. I mean, this is what it's all about, and she's just a perfect example of it. And honestly, at the end of the day, I think she will win. Even if we have to wait until fucking June. If we have to wait until the results in, at the end of the day, consensus is she'll fucking win it. I don't see how, like, Schrader, even with the fuckery, will be able to win it. He's like, I mean, he's got a lot of ground to gain. Finally found an article not under a paywall. Oh, about AMLO. It says no to the legalization of marijuana. God damn it, man. AMLO says no to the legalization of marijuana. Lopez Obrador rules the out recreational use of marijuana, launches a new anti-drug campaign. What the fuck, man? Did the DEA and, like, the Mexican equivalent of the DEA fucking, you know, bribe him or some shit? Like, what the fuck? Because I remember specifically, like, at least initially when he was, like, a thing, like, he was against this shit. Oh, man, fuck you, AMLO. You are literally the Mexico's equivalent of Obama. Like, literally. What the fuck? I was all skeptical of him. I mean, to be fair, I did have some skepticism, because even initially, he kind of gave me that vibe. But, wow. Like, honestly, because I wasn't really 100%, like, you know, obviously focused in Mexican politics. It's not my country, you know. Obviously, I'm not going to be as focused in it. I wasn't really up to date with AMLO. And hearing him now, Obama's a great comparison. Yeah, like honestly, like hearing him now, he sounds like he literally Obama'd Mexico. Like that's what he did. Like that's just what it sounds like. I mean, it's just like what the fuck. I mean, he sounded like such a firebrand when I first heard of him. Like when he first won presidency and all the shit he was talking about. It's like he sounded like a fucking firebrand. Like I remember one time, like there was an article, like he claimed that like, oh, I do not have like, secret, the Mexican Secret Service, accompany me. I want to, be able to actually have the people approach me and blah, 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 blah. It's just like, damn, that's some ballsy shit. Like honestly, I thought he was kind of ballsy when I first heard of him. But he just literally Obama'd. Oh my god, he literally Obama'd Mexico. He still does that. I'm sure he does, for PR shit especially. But it doesn't negate the fact that he Obama'd the fuck out of Mexico. Because Obama, like, he had his charisma. When it came to his speeches and when it came to doing press conferences and shit like that, he had his charisma. And that, and AMLO's, like, at least a part of that version of that for him was that shit. It's all pandering. Exactly. Makes himself like a Johnny Badass while doing nothing. Exactly. Obama did similar shit. Similar stuff. Sounded like a Johnny Badass wanted to go against the fucking establishment about talking about, like, closing Gitmo and shit, which is literally still open to this fucking day. Fucking, talking about how, we need to expand healthcare. Maybe it wasn't, like, absolutely 100% on universal healthcare, but was talking about absolutely expanding it, maybe to, like, public option shit. If anything, we're even, like, worse in a lot of ways than, how, fucking we started with Obama when it comes to some shit. Like, I mean, there's just so many different things that have actually, if anything, have actually become worse after his tenure. Insane. And the fucked up thing is that there was a shadow war in Somalia going on of, like, maybe the occasional special force operations or maybe a drone strike here and there in Somalia and shit. Biden has made that an open fucking war, sending troops there. Like, it really has become, like, worse under, after a, like, I honestly, in a way, I can understand how some people might, think, oh, a third term of Obama wouldn't necessarily be too bad. I can understand why people might think that. While I still think is wrong, I can at least get it. I mean, it shows how fucked our system really is, honestly, at that rate. Like, if we have to look at, like, Obama and think, oh, damn, at least he wasn't that bad, even though he was a fucking shitbag and a war criminal and a fucking, borderline fucking corporate fascist. I mean, we look at him and think, oh, he wasn't that bad. At least, he kept things okay. It's like, oh my god. It shows how far we've fallen. At least in America. A third term Obama would just be Biden, but less senile. More competent, basically. And I think, honestly, a more competent Biden administration would be better than the current one. Because at least then I can maybe imagine, a competent fucking less senile Biden maybe pressuring a PRO Act or some shit, or maybe even doing some executive orders on some shit. Like, a more competent, less senile Biden I can at least see doing some shit. So, honestly, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I can understand why people can see that as, like, better, but I don't think that's enough, obviously, and I think it's bullshit, and I think it's fucked up that we, look at that and think, oh, that's bitter. Even for me. Like, I'm guilty of it, I'm saying it now. So it's just like, like, eh. Like, it shows how far our system has fucking fallen. And when we look at that and think, oh, damn, yeah, hypothetically, it could actually maybe potentially be better because a senile Biden actually might do some executive orders here and there. Maybe he would be a little more pro-union, potentially. Like, maybe the PRO Act would be a thing. Like, a senile Biden, I can at least see potentially shit get done. Maybe not everything will be good, but at least something. There will at least maybe potentially legitimately be a breadcrumb or two. Because he talks that shit, but never walks it. And I think a lot of that is due to his dementia old ass age, because we keep electing old fucks. But, I mean, if we had a more legitimately, like, competent fucking person, even, like, I think even to some extent these corporate Dems understand that, like, hey, we have to offer a breadcrumb, but because of our current administration, that just won't happen, because he's just senile dementia out of fuck. So, we're just SOL. At least until 2024, and whatever fucking happens with that shit, who fucking knows, honestly. I mean, hell, at least, you know, depending on who runs, I mean, Biden might not even necessarily be the nominee for fucking 2024. Depending. I mean, I know Bernie's been getting more aggressive to the point he basically waged a war against AIPAC. Like, he's going hard against AIPAC and shit at this point. So, it's just like, honestly, I mean, Bernie might, hypothetically, even, you know, with Biden potentially running, might just do it. He's, at least in my opinion, a little too old, and we just need somebody a lot younger who has this type of spunk. But honestly, if there's, you know, literally nobody else, I might just say fuck it. I mean, at least, you know, in a sense of just like, hey, I mean, you know, it's like I don't really necessarily give that much of a shit, but hey, if my little tiny vote gets a little tiny closer, but to potentially at least, even if he is getting, you know, up in age and shit, at least, you know, forcing some shit within his first term pretty quickly, hey, you know, I'm willing to take the gamble. But Downtown Safeway has a lit ramen section. Oh, I bet they do. Our ramen section tends to be pretty lit, but the problem is that it always gets sold out really quickly. So you have to, like, when it gets stocked up, you have to get it quick. And you have to just, like, stock the fuck up. But luckily, it's cheap as hell. So, that's what I love about ramen. It's so cheap. And honestly, it's so easy to work with. Like, if you have just, like, a basic, like, you know, ramen noodles and stuff, and, you know, just have, like, the sauce packet, like, the seasoning packet, and that's it. Like, you can add, like, some green onions, like, some carrots, like, a few other things in there, like a chicken, a beef, whatever the fuck, and you just got yourself a nice, hearty little dish. Like, honestly, like, just adding, like, 4 or 5 different things, and maybe, like, a couple seasonings, like some garlic powder, some salt, pepper, you know, some shit like that, you know, a few extra things, like ramen and a little bit of veggie and some meat, that's a hearty, nice, good dish right there. Legitimately. Downtown Safeway is so weird. Like, chips and random stuff is so fucking expensive. Oh my god. Gross. You know what that is? Price gouging. I guarantee you that's not just because of, like, you know, oh, we're in an urban downtown city area. Oh, it's inflation. Oh, it's this and that. Bullshit. $5 for chips? Insane. That's criminal. Fuck that. What the fuck? Insane. What the fuck? Like, honestly, like, unless it's, like, some crazy-ass, like, bougie brand, like, no chips around my store is fucking $5. Like, there might be, like, a 2 for $7 deal and some shit like that, but it's, like, 2 for $7 because you might get, like, you know, some chips that are, like, $4.49 or, like, $3.79 or some shit like that, and there'll be, like, a little tiny sale or whatever the fuck. Like, there'll be some shit like that, but like, never is there gonna be, like, some chips that, what, okay, that's price gouging. It's just, which are normal priced. Wow. Honestly, like, this whole idea that there's, like, inflation in the country, I'm honestly, like, 80% convinced it's all fucking fabricated bullshit. Like, honestly, I really personally legitimately believe that. I think this idea that there's inflation in the country is literally a goddamn fucking facade So corporations, whether it's the gas industry with fossil fuels, grocery industries like, you know, Safeway, Albertsons, whatever the fuck, like whatever industry, you know, is just able to use that as a scapegoat and a cop-out to fucking just price gouge the fuck out of the consumers and blame inflation and then pin that blame on the consumer by making them pay the extra fucking price because, oh, inflation's the problem. I'm just, like, there's been enough articles when it comes to fucking, like, Walmart, ExxonMobil, and the fossil fuel industry just in general, all this shit. There's been too many articles that said corporations are taking advantage of inflation and price gouging people. It's like, oh, you know what? It's maybe because corporations are using that as a fucking facade, using excuses like, oh, you know, the gas is so expensive because of the Ukrainian invasion and blah, 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 and all this other shit. No. It's because these fucking corporations want to use that as an excuse to price gouge the fuck out of the consumers so they can make an extra profit. That's all the fuck it's about. Like, honestly, I think this whole inflation bullshit is literally just a conspiracy, just literally to price gouge the fuck out of the consumers in the working class and the poor strata, just so these corporations can make extra buck, so they can maximize their profits even further while the economy is in shambles, and, you know, people more and more, you know, are unable to afford shit, and blah, 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 and then just literally scapegoat all these motherfuckers, all of us, and just make more profits out of the end of the day. That's what they fucking do. And that it's literally the same fucking cycle and shit. They did the same shit in 08 when it came to subprime mortgage crisis. It's every fucking time. It's every fucking cycle and shit. And somehow people believe their fucking bullshit. It's like, is this really gonna continue like this? I guess so. At least right now. But, I mean, even for, like, some of my more conservative-leaning type of course, like, I've talked about endlessly and shit, like, even they understand it's a fucking game of shit and it's bullshit. So, it's like, I mean, how long can this fucking game really actually go on? Because it's nearing the end of it. And I think a lot of these fucking working-class motherfuckers know it. Which is why I think, you know, a lot of it's on overdrive. Because they want to try to maximize as much power as possible so they can have as much power once they realize that their current system of how they got their power fails. You know, once it actually fails and shit, they want to make sure they at least have that in general. So, once it fails, they have it, and everyone else on the bottom doesn't have that. That's pretty much the fundamental idea. It's like, how much influence and power can we absorb before our entire system of gathering this shit fails, so the lower class and the lower strata can't use this type of influence and power against us. That's really what capitalism is about. How do we gather as much influence and power against everybody else before the system fails so they can't use it against us? That's just what it's about. That's what the whole maximization of profit's about. It's always has been. Corporations found out that they could charge an arbitrary amount and they want, and there's no recourse because the federal government is too corrupt. Exactly. It all leads to the same fucking core root of the problem. And I guarantee you, they know it doesn't work. I mean, it does, but only for a certain amount of time. They just want to have the upper hand when it gets there. But that doesn't mean there's a way to make sure that that can be a lot more of an even playing field. And they recognize that. That's why there's a lot of different social wedge issues that they use, which right now, there's a lot of things like Roe v. Wade. There's obviously, like, you know, fascism and a lot of far-right authoritarianistic fucking shit going on, especially when it comes to social issues. And these are excellent fucking wedge issues to make sure people don't truly look at the root of why these fucking problems exist. Fascism thrives on what fucking capitalism does. Those two go hand in hand pretty commonly, historically and contemporarily. And there's a reason for it, because they both go, like I said, hand in hand. It's not a coincidence that fascism is on the rise as capitalism starts, extracting far more and more and more to the point that we're in the Gilded Age 2 Electric Boogaloo. It's not a coincidence. I mean, just like in fucking during the 20s and the 30s. Like, there was literal Nazis, gathering at the Madison Square Garden in fucking, like, place like in New York and shit. And literally have people like George Washington with, like, the swastika and, like, American fucking aesthetic and shit. Like there was, like, I mean, it was a literal fucking thing at the time. We're just seeing a modernized version of that shit now. I mean, and that was actually after the Gilded Age. That was, like, during the Great Depression and afterwards. So it's just like, we're just seeing a lot of history, repeat itself, but honestly, more condensed. Like the Gilded Age, a lot of the factors that led to Nazism during the 20s and the 30s is, also at play. Like, there's a lot of things, from not even 100 years goes past that, and even more so or less so, that are just creeping its head around the corner a lot more than it really should. Honestly, especially for a leftist or progressive, that should be very disconcerting. But, I mean, that's why, direct action is so important. Like labor action, anything and everything that goes against the corporate system and the capitalist system. I mean, it's the main thing. I mean, that's why, make sure that, you collectivize the workplace, and, if there isn't one, establish a union in your workplace. I mean, that, these are different things that, are required. And if there isn't one established, if there is one established and it's kind of fiddle-fuddy, make it more militant, make it more radical. Make sure there's actual, like, pro-union, progressive types, within your councilship and shit like that, because I guarantee you those type of people are running. I mean, at this rate, direct action is pretty much the way to go, especially when it comes to local and statewide, countywide type of things. Because at this rate, what else can we fucking do? I mean, the system is too ingrained into what it is now, and when it comes to national politics, whether it comes to, like, like the administration of presidencies and, like, the agencies and shit abroad. I mean, it's just like, at this rate, you just gotta have to take it brick by brick. And that's all, and I mean, that's what it, and at the end of the day, it's what it always took. I mean, if anything, we just have to, like, remind ourselves of that. That's really, at the end of the day, brick by brick, stone by stone. And eventually, over time, that type of foundation that really built up the entire system will start to really crumble beneath its knees. And it's already been doing that as it is now. We just have to help it. What do you mean? Just poor, the lower class, the working class, the lower poor strata abroad, whether they're immigrant or not, don't matter. Just anybody under that type of fucking strata. Anyone who's not part of that top 10%. Or frankly, top 1%. Because even the top 1% is against the top 10%. Because there's too much competition against their power and fucking influence. I just know this much is that, the value of labor and the idea of, like, unionization and, class consciousness, like, that idea overall has definitely been growing more and more over the past year, really. Let alone, like, the last couple decades. So it's just like, at this point, I mean, to me, in my mind, it's more so, you know, a matter of time, more so than, like, are we actually getting there? Because we are. We actually, honestly, at this rate, we honestly, as leftists and progressives and, like, unionists and labor progressives and shit like that, we are. It's just, you know, it's a slow but, you know, surely kind of burning type of thing. It's like a candle. And eventually, you know, there will definitely be some gasoline lit on that fire. But it's only a matter of time. That's how I see it. It just seems like that, considering, you know, a lot of how, you know, contemporary history is, you know, seeing itself right now. Like, yeah, there is a lot of right-wing, you know, shit on the rise, and a lot of that type of shit right now, but they don't really have as much power as they really truly think. In the short term, sure, yeah, probably. But in the long term, nah, they don't. As much as I might be cynical about the current system and pessimistic about, like, the current state of affairs, there's definitely a very strong shed of optimism that's still left in me. And I think, you know, honestly, despite the pessimism and cynicalism, it shines. I mean, maybe not as much as it probably should, I guess, so to speak, but it does. And I try to. Because honestly, you know, even as tiny as my voice is, you know, it does matter. I mean, because really, it's not really necessarily my voice that's really the important thing about it. It's really just the idea in itself. And I know I'm not the only one that's espousing it. There's thousands, if not, you know, honestly, millions of people internationally all over the world that espouse it. You know, and it's just about, really, to me, fundamentally, just making sure that message gets slowly but surely, you know, spread to more people. That's all that really matters to me. I don't give a fuck how many people, you know, necessarily hear it at the end of the day, as long as it just gets spread. Because once it gets spread to one person, that one person becomes two, and that one person, and that two people become three, and so on and so forth. Like, that 3 people become 6, that 6 people become 12, and it grows from there. I mean, that's really fundamentally the whole idea. I mean, like, one person or like 2,000 people can watch me, and don't matter. Fuck off. What are you doing? Don't go be harassing the cat, okay? Don't do that. Anyway. It's 1 in the morning, so I think I'm actually going to grab me some food, because I'm actually kind of hungry, so go smoke this last little bowl, call it good for the evening, and all that fun shebang. But I think, you know, all in all, good stream. Fun little conversation, little talk with the roommate, the pops, and all that fun shit, and blah blah blah, you know, good stuff. So anyway, I'll call it good for the evening, so peace out, of course. Be back